What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good?
Bruh, I am just happy that it's finally podcast time.
Rough day?
Not a rough day, just a busy day. I feel like it's been like my busy week. Like these past 2 to 3 weeks have been just chaotic. In a good way, though. So it's like, if I can get to the podcast, I know I got 2.5 hours while I'm just vibing with my dog. We got the community on the chat.
Yeah.
It's going to be a vibe, and I don't have to do anything. We just vibing. So, with that being the case, yes. Super excited that now it is podcast time. But, ain't no negativity over here, man. Was in New Kensington this morning at an event, me, Chris Hoke, with UniFirst. They're like one of the official sponsors of the Steelers, handles like a lot of like they're like just like cleaning because they're a laundry company and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they do all like that. But we was over there for the customer
Uniforms
appreciation
and stuff too.
Yeah. So it was like a fun time, but it was just a journey because that's out there. So
yeah, I don't even know where the hell that is.
Bro, it was like an hour. And that's without the traffic. But it was a vibe though, bro. It was a vibe, like meeting all the people.
Did you have to give a speech or something?
Yeah, little Q&A talk today, little combo.
What was the weirdest question?
Oh, weirdest question. Oh, how did I get my nickname Dabadi? Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah. That was probably the weirdest
because
one.
it is kind of a random nickname.
It is, yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, so talked about that. It was a fun time though, man. The past 2 days have been a vibe though, because yesterday I was doing another event with John Cole, posted the picture for that, but that when I was hosting that event, and that was for Huntington Bank. So just very different, but just more so just a lot. You know what I mean? Where you just got to be prepping. And it's not as chill. Like, man, Deke, we chill.
Making some business moves out here is what it sounds like.
Man, we just trying to stay in the community, stay active, But when I get to kick with you, see, I can put on like my loose wear, just little t-shirts and sweats.
It's a good shirt, by the
feel
way.
me?
Rolling Stones. I hope you know 5 songs from
I
it.
absolutely do. Every time I put a shirt on, I always think of your rule. Deke has this rule. Do not wear a vintage band shirt around Deke if you don't know multiple songs, man. You got to know multiple songs. That is the vibe. Otherwise, you're just like the young generation. That
Now,
just
I will
puts it
say
on to make
this.
it hot.
I think there are some bands out there that only have like
A
1 or
couple
2
songs.
hits.
Yeah, very true.
legitimately.
But
so
you
like,
gotta know them.
I guess I wouldn't hold it too much against you. Now, I got to think of a band.
About to say, because Pink Floyd, Nirvana, they still got enough of a catalog. You got it, though, yeah?
Yeah. What's a band? A one-hit wonder that would have a band tee, though.
That's what they got to have a T-shirt. Because I'm like, the Rolling Stones, they got a T for a reason. Metallica, the Eagles. The Eagles got a catalog, too. All these people got catalogs, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who's a one-hit wonder band that has a band tee? Maybe they don't, actually.
You're right.
Maybe it is just
anybody that gets
classic
to that
bands.
big, though, right? Yeah. Because you got to be timeless, man. Like, when you put on
That's
a
what I
Stone
think.
shirt, it's like
Beatles shirts.
any of the generations. It doesn't matter if you were living it, if you're posted, or even if you're now. My daughter wears a Rolling Stone shirt, and it's like, oh, man, you that's dope. Like, you in. So it's like, I get it, bro. Yeah. But are there any one-hit wonder bands that have T-shirts?
Right. Iconic looking T-shirts.
Yeah. Not you got it at the festival or you got it at the
like you said, timeless.
Like, you could just go and
Right.
It's not hard to find a Rolling Stones T-shirt. It's not hard to find a Nirvana T-shirt. It's not hard to find,
Someone's saying Def Leppard. That might not be a bad call.
They got
Pour some sugar on me. That's it. What else they got? That might not be a bad call. That's actually maybe the best of calls because people do rock Def Leppard shirts.
We gotta find some. Hold on. We gotta find some. David Dupree says Milli Vanilli, but I don't see any Milli Vanilli shirts though.
No, I don't even know what that is.
They were the lip syncers.
Yeah.
Lip
syncers.
So everybody
How'd they get popular?
Because everybody thought they were performing for real until they found out they were lip syncing, and it was like, whoa! So they got on them. Yeah. It was like 2 dudes. Yeah, Milli Vanilli, man. Yeah. So I always hear about that whenever people talk about like not performing live, or like if you're on stage but it's really not you singing, it's some like the audio playing. That's the Milli Vanilli. Yeah.
I mean, Def Leppard might be the answer.
Def Leppard, bro.
I don't know any of these other songs.
Whoa.
Promises, Hysteria. I'm going through their top 10 songs.
That might
Bolin',
be one.
Bringing on the Heartbreak.
Oh my God.
Rock of Ages.
Yeah, because it can't
Animal.
It can't be like super niche
Well,
music. Like,
they actually have Pour Some Sugar on Me as their second best song.
So what's the one then?
Photograph. I don't even know what the song is.
I'm afraid to play it because
Right.
YouTube go get us, but man.
Right.
I
wonder if any of those, if I played, I would recognize. But you don't see me rocking Def Leppard shirts.
Absolutely.
That's my point.
We don't.
I only know one of their songs.
I only see a couple of Def Leppard shirts out, and typically the people I see wearing them, I'm like, oh, you're a Def Leppard fan. You got to be, you know? But even like Grateful Dead, it's like, you got to know. Oh, gosh. So Blackjack Novak said Def Leppard had multiple hits.
I guess Hysteria was their big album. So Hysteria had 6 to 7 hits for Def Leppard. That's David Dupree.
Man.
Well, I'm not wearing Def Leppard shirts.
And Will Harmon also backed it up and said that Def Leppard isn't a one-hit wonder.
Okay, fine.
I'm with,
but you're not seeing me wear Def Leppard shirts.
I don't own a Def Leppard shirt, so I'm with you.
I will listen to that Hysteria album before I rock Def Leppard shirts because I need to be incorporated with their music. I need to understand it.
No, without a doubt,
I need to know
bro.
the songs.
Without a doubt, like it does. It makes
That's
it.
all. It's not hard. Like if you're gonna get a shirt, just buy an album or something. And listen to songs.
Right. Don't just
Don't
be
just
a person
buy the
that's
shirt.
you just hopping on a wave because you see it and it's like, oh, that's cool. Like, nah, man, have a little substance to what you wearing, man. Absolutely. Dude.
See, I did know this one. Kurt Von A says best one-armed drummer. He did only play with one arm. I don't know how that happened, but. He made it work.
He lost his arm? Like an accident?
Yeah, something happened. He played with one arm.
Dude, that's tight. That's tight, bro. I mean, I think of like when I'm playing, if I've like dropped a stick and you play one hand, it's like cool to get it in, you know, finish what you got to finish. But I couldn't imagine like playing concerts start to finish, studio albums and all this other stuff one-handed. Like, yeah.
Vegas TJG says DL sold over 100 million albums.
Shout out to Def Leppard. Shout out to Def
Now,
Leppard.
I say I'm old, so maybe some of you guys are just older than me in the chat right now.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Because y'all know 1990 is history. So anybody that was
that
actually
Hysteria album was
around-
1987.
Oh, yeah, y'all definitely history, man. Y'all definitely history. All right. That was before I was born, Deke. All right. So, yeah. We get a pass on Def Leppard. We get a pass on that.
I'm not wearing their shirts.
We don't wear their shirts, bro.
I'm not wearing their shirts.
We don't. And Stan Clare said that
completely
the drummer,
within the confines of what I've been talking about.
And Stan Clare said the drummer, and Pittsburgh Tidy also said the drummer lost his arm in a vehicle accident.
Damn.
That is crazy. That's
Epilepsy
crazy.
says Vanilla Ice. That's true, but no one's wearing Vanilla Ice shirts, right?
Yeah, you just say the song is on a cool commercial for like bubblegum, and yeah, you go from there. Yeah.
Robert Cotting just must mean this is a good band, not that they have one-hit wonders. He says Led Zeppelin.
Oh, I was about to say Led Zeppelin. Definitely, know they got
they might be the best band of all time. Actually,
they're
definitely in that conversation.
Man. Yeah, them, the Stones, like they they got hits, man. They got hits. That's funny, dude. I like this. So, do we have any one-hit wonder bands with T-shirts then? Because Def Leppard has clearly been proven to not be a one-hit wonder. Right. Even though we aren't all the way in tune to their catalog, we will be checking out the Hysteria album. Kiss, come on, Thomas Riley. Kiss got hits. Yeah. Kiss a movement too, bro. Kiss, everybody want to stick their tongue out. Them and Rolling Stones. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else bringing up any other bands.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. I like it, though. I like it. Well, since we are on the topic of music, man, we did lose a music icon today, Tina Turner, legendary singer, man. She passed away 83 years old, man. So definitely sucks, man, when you think about that. But you talk about a classic, man, in terms of some of her music that she put out. And I'm a big fan of What's Love Got to Do with It. The song as well as the movie. Shout out to Angela Bassett. But, you know, Private Dance is another one of the ones, man, that I rocks with over there with young Miss Tina Turner, man. But, you know, did want to take some time to acknowledge her, man, her passing away, man, because she is, like I said, a legend in the music field. And just for women standing up for themselves, man. We obviously know some of the history around her and some of the domestic violence that she endured. But for her to be able to still come up out of that day, man, and be better after the fact, you know, always get tip your cap to a lady like that, man. So did want to take a moment of silence for the legendary Tina Turner passing away today, man, to celebrate her awesome life, man. So moment, please. All right, shout out to Miss Tina Turner, the legend, man. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's been a vibe, man. It's been a vibe, bro. Yeah, I might have to bump me some Tina Turner, some more Tina Turner, man. My mom's be liking her, bro. My mom be cutting up. I put on a little Private Dancer, man.
Maybe a little bit of that, a little bit of Def Leppard.
Shit. Be like, Mom, so I know you know Tina, Mom. I know you go cut up for Tina, but we're going to hit this Hysteria album, too, so we can make sure we cultured on both sides. I'm going to buy you a Def Leppard shirt. That's going to be the vibe, bro, all right? But yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, here's what other Jacob says. Says Nirvana, Def Leppard, and Rolling Stones are the 3 that all these kids wear who don't know them. Are those the top 3?
That is true because they sell them at Target and Walmart and Hot Topic. Absolutely. The Rolling Stone shirts I feel like is the most common. I see these everywhere, especially like the tongue, and they could do so much with the print. But I feel like you always see this. The Nirvana, oh my gosh, because the logo is everywhere. Y'all know I love the logo too.
You got it tatted on.
Tatted it up. Shout out to Deke. Deke was part of the movement, bro. It was a crazy time on the west side of the United States. We stumbled across a guy with a face tat, and I said, man, I like your tats. You could definitely tat me up.
How's it look right now?
Bro, it's fire, bro. Yeah, we in there. We solid. Absolutely, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's my baby, man. Like, and because it's
that looks a lot better even now.
Oh, yeah, now this hill. Heck yeah. And because it's like right where like my watch and like my shirt end, it's times where I'm like in my professional settings, and I want to kind of cut up to myself, so I slip my shirt up a little bit, and I'll be like, boy, you so silly. But I love the logo, man. That's my thing, man. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You wanted to get some type of cartoonish smiley face.
Yeah. Just
I feel like that's the best one.
It is. And when you think about the fact that I research a lot, I love how the eyes are blacked out. The little X'd out. I was like, you know what? That's me. I'm just living my life, you know? AC/DC is another one. Good call. Yes, a lot of them teenagers wearing AC/DC, bro. We sound like some old people over here complaining about these young kids wearing stuff and not knowing it.
No.
But it's the truth, though, bro.
No.
It's the truth, man.
No. I'm not wrong in my theory.
No, I agree
it's
with
not
you
hard.
100%.
Just listen to a few songs before you buy the shirt.
It's YouTube.
That's all.
Y'all, they stream us on YouTube, D. You know our demographic. We got the same demographic. 18 to 35. And then we got the old school, and we love y'all, you know what I'm saying? But we know that's the heavier demographic, YouTube, all right? So, yeah, man.
Pink Floyd's being brought up. Yeah,
Pink
for
Floyd's
sure.
another one.
The Prism shirts.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yes. Those are all, that's the Target and Walmart collection, bro. The Target Walmart Hot Topic collection, bro. They have AC/DC, Rolling Stones. You'll see Kiss in that thing. Oh my gosh. The Beatles are another one you're gonna see a ton of. Yeah. I like it, bro. It's crazy. It's craziness.
Is that all we got then?
It is, bro.
Some of these shout outs?
Other than that, man, how you doing though, man? You drippy as heck. I just want to throw that out there, bro. Don't know. You ain't gonna just casually walk in here and act like you ain't dripped up, Deke, all right? And I'm still digging the new hair. The new hair, no glasses vibe is becoming more and more you. At first, I used to get uncomfortable.
It's actually what I was.
That's what I heard. You know, I didn't get a chance to meet this version. I met Glasses Deke. Glasses Deke was a little different, man. This Deke right here, it's like, whoa, okay, all right. I like this. Yeah. Spicing it up a little bit.
Yeah, in a way,
man.
the people clamoring for the old Deke. Yeah. You're actually getting them in a way.
Yeah, it's like they want that old thing back. You the old Kanye, bro.
I think the old Deke and the new Deke, it's all together. It was always Deke.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Pre-Deke, post-Deke is all Deke.
Right. Same thing.
Hey, I like it, bro. So that's a vibe, man. So yeah, bro, let's start the thing like how we always do, bro. Go ahead and drop a comment in the regular section and let us know where you're tuning in from, so that way we can give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And go ahead and hit that like button on the front end of this thing one time for the culture, and do not forget to subscribe, because you don't want to miss when this content is coming out, baby.
Chad Barkavich tuning in from Apollo 570. Where are you from? I'm from Pittsburgh.
I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia, by way of Norfolk, Virginia. But yeah, I'm hanging out in the Pittsburgh area too, you know, by way of Buffalo as well. Let's figure out that.
Is that how you do your shout out?
You know,
kind of like Trina Steel Diva.
Yeah.
Say like three or four
of them. Yeah, it's like I was here. Yeah, as long as I was there for 4 years, then I'm gonna shout them out. Yeah.
Leah Warren tuning in from the 254. Rest in peace, Tina.
Shout out to Tina. Shout out to Miss Tina. And shout out to Killeen, Texas as well. We know where you tapped in at, Leah.
Joe Gerbis, 580, Ada, Oklahoma. Rest in peace, Tina.
Shout out, man. Yes, indeed, Miss Tina Turner, man. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love? But boy, I'm telling you, Deke, we should have been having that bump in the day.
That's a good song.
I was tripping. Who's bumping that Public Enemy over here, Deke? But I got Tina Turner tomorrow. Tina Turner.
Robert Cotting. Bob from Connecticut.
Bob.
Germ, 824-540, VA. Front Royal, baby.
Hey, shout out to Front Royal, man.
We
Let's
also
go.
got John Easton, 412, Crafton, PA.
Bro.
TC Kroom, 937, Dayton, Ohio.
I like it.
Mike Hood says Moats by the way of AZ.
Hey, yo, why y'all doing me like that, man? All right, so I was a little excited, right? Because we're going to talk about a player that we just signed. And my connection did go back to AZ. I was like, oh,
You were there.
minute.
You were there at the time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's Smith. He cool cat, man. We'll rap about him. We'll definitely rap about him. But yeah, dude.
Great signing.
Mm-hmm.
Moose, 619, Dago.
Let's go. Other Jacob, I had to shout him out real quick. He says, Proud Mary by Tina Turner used to be on his pregame track list. Yo, that's a dope song as well, man. That'll get you going. I like it. I like that, baby. Mm-hmm.
Christian Manzi, 724, Farrell, PA, home of Farrell. Steelers, Moats. What happened to your home of the Farrell Steelers? Moats.
Yeah.
What happened to your Lakers, man?
Hey, man.
Got swept. Should have worried about playing instead of worrying about the Heat.
The Heat?
Who's about to make the finals?
Hey, baby. Nuggets are like that, bro. But we already said that going into it. There is no shame in losing in the Western Conference Finals to the Nuggets, man. No shame in that. I know y'all wanted to be shame, but there isn't shame, bro. The Nuggets are a good team. They've been a good team all season. They got should have been back-to-back MVP or back-to-back MVP, but that's for another convo. But nah, man.
Yeah, is there any debate right now? He's the best player in basketball.
Come on, what we talking about? Yeah, like we know the Embiid MVP. We talked about why that became the new narrative, but man, we know what the Joker is. The thing that I always laugh at is this. I call it the LeBron effect. You look at Jamal Murray, the mother series. You look at Jamal Murray versus the Lakers. I'm like, bro, this is what we talk about right here, man. Dudes be just having they time of their life when they play against LeBron. It's all good, though, baby. But no, man, I do like the Nuggets, though. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm a fan of them because they a dope team, bro. KCP, man, come on. He was with my boy Bron a couple years, last year? Yeah, man. So, no, I like the Nuggets, man. But, it's one of them things. I'll be interested to see what direction we go, though, this offseason. Because they said, do you go the Kyrie Irving approach? Or do you try to get more shooters to surround what you already have there?
Trade LeBron approach? Thinking about retiring?
He ain't gonna retire.
Collect some assets?
He ain't gonna retire. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. But my thing is this, though, bro. It's like, for LeBron, I mean, obviously he says that to just, do what he do. But for him in that team, I don't know if I want to bring Kyrie in. Like, I like Kyrie, but I feel like what we would have to give up to get him kills everything else that we kind of had down the stretch. That's what made us so good. We had depth. We had multiple people that could come in and give you some production. So, yeah.
Am I wrong? None of those games were blowouts.
No, everything was like single-digit games. Absolutely. That's why I'm like, it ain't a bad. It's just, bro, that's a tough team, bro. That's a tough team to deal with, man.
And I thought the Lakers were a good team.
Absolutely. But every single game came down to the last, 2-3 shots. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I actually thought the Lakers were going to win that.
Shoot, I did for all of them because literally all of them came down to all right, do you go make the buzz beat or do you?
I'm not saying the last game. I actually thought the series just because they were playing
That's what
really
I'm saying,
good,
yeah.
and you got LeBron who's
AD
been there, done that. How many times?
You know what I mean? Like you had multiple,
a good team.
Yeah, like I said, that Nuggets team is really good though, bro. They're a really good team.
Why do you think LeBron said that then?
Well, he is 38. He did just come out of a grind of a postseason run, and we know the expectations
you think he wants
for him.
new teammates?
I think he's not satisfied.
I mean, he should be thrilled with how this season went compared to how it was with Russ.
But it's only thrilled because of how it turned at the end. But part of that is because of his running mate, not just Russ. AD got to be AD for more than just a handful of games, because that's why they were in that play-in situation to begin with. He needs somebody that's gonna be the guy, or at least be a real dude the whole time, so he ain't got to carry that load, and he could just pick his spots. That's why I'm trying to see what they're gonna do, because if you bring in a Kyrie, it's dope, but you are super duper top heavy, and if one of them dudes go down or if somebody ain't playing well, now you screwed.
Is he unrestricted?
Yeah, for Kyrie, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, out of Dallas, yeah. Or no. He's not restricted. They could make. I think they said they could trade for him. Yeah, but they were saying that they would essentially have to give up a ton of. They would have to give up a ton of assets to get him. But they're saying it is feasible to go after him though. I'm just like, bro, I like Kyrie, but I don't want to give up a ton for it, bro.
Mavs have just really not been able to put anything around Luka, huh?
Well,
I like the Kyrie trade. I do like the Kyrie trade.
But it killed them defensively, though. You got rid of one of your best defenders.
I don't
and,
think they were
finished
winning
fifth.
anyway with the team they had.
But they went to the. No, they went to the Western Conference Finals. No, they I think they did.
I don't think they made it past the semis.
Who they lose in the semi?
They lost to Kawhi a couple times.
No, Terrence Mann went crazy. That's what it was. Terrence Mann.
They went to
beat
Game
him that
7 the one
Yeah,
time. I know we bet on that actually.
Uh-huh.
And Kawhi just closed them out in the fourth.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think they lost to the Clippers every
I
time.
think
Maybe they
so,
beat them
bro.
once, but they lost to another team.
Yeah.
I think they lost to the Warriors, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought one of
It
them
might have
made it
been
to the
last
Western
year,
Conference. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess all of it was in the second round.
Actually, no. They might have went to the West Finals last year. Was it
That's
against
what
the
I'm saying.
Warriors?
I thought they lost
They
to
lost.
one of them, yeah. I thought they made it one time,
Yeah,
and
they
that was
didn't
the
have a
first time when
chance.
like Luka made it out. Yeah.
Right, they didn't have a chance.
Nah.
I could be wrong though. That could have been the semis as well.
Yeah.
It's all mixed together. It's just
Yeah.
I never really felt like Dallas had a championship team. It's all been Luka.
Yeah.
And then
They
he'll
gonna try.
sometimes start playing bad. Like he'll be forcing up
Mhm.
shots, and then the
Yeah.
offense gets clogged up. They just
Mhm.
they don't really have a good situation right now.
Yeah. Nah, you're absolutely right though, man. You're absolutely right, bro.
Let's see. I'll say a few more here, and then we'll get to these supers.
Yeah,
Mong
it
Yash.
was last year too for the
Was
for
the
the
West
Mavs.
Finals?
That's what they said. Yep, last year.
Mong Yash 916, and then Mike Hood the 614.
Let's
Columbus.
go. Shout out, man. Shout out.
Soviet Bear the 330 Canton. as well.
I like it. Nah, man. Respect to each and every one of y'all that are here. I like that a lot, man.
First one we got Other Jacob Picket Fence. Rest in peace to the legend Tina Turner.
Shout out to the legend, man. Miss Tina Turner.
Tito Whitaker gifted Arthur Moats membership to Joe Gerbis.
Shout out to Tito Whitaker for being a dope individual. And Joe Gerbis, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
This is a good point about the Mavericks. Young Boy 24 says Mavs should have kept Brunson.
Yeah. You bring up a good point there. Yeah. Because he was definitely doing his thing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I always wonder what makes a team make those moves, right? You go Brunson, you let him go, then you trade away.
He did want that max contract.
True.
Like,
But is it worth it though? Because you see what it looks like without him.
Here's what I will say. I could see why they didn't think
At the time.
his play was going to constantly repeat going
Got you.
forward.
Yeah.
He had that really hot run where
Mhm.
Luka got injured. They kind of found something.
Yeah.
But it almost felt a little Isaiah Thomas-ish to me.
Okay.
Even though he's bigger, and I think
Yeah.
he's actually going to sustain his play longer now after,
He looked good
of
this
course,
year.
yeah, seeing it with the
Right.
Knicks. But I could see why the Mavs would have let him go instead
Yeah.
of signing him to the max.
And we always get it.
So I
Hindsight
think some
2020
people
is different.
I
Yeah.
think some people thought the Knicks were reaching there on that deal.
Got you.
It's like you have Julius Randle and you're teaming him up with Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Like that's your big two.
It do sound.
you're paying all that money?
It do sound mad weak when you say it like that.
Am I wrong? Yeah.
But it's the East though. You get away with it in the East, man. Yeah.
Let's go, UW. Pitt's head coach needs to start keeping coaches primes. Oh, all right, hold on. I know what he's saying now. Let me reread this.
What?
Pitt's head coach needs to start keeping Coach Prime's name out his mouth on this transfer portal stuff. Sounds like some jealousy on his part.
What'd I miss? Do tell.
I do think Coach Narduzzi called out Prime on the way he's been handling
Hey, bro.
his coaching tenure at Colorado. I think he was upset. Yeah. I remember it now. I'll paraphrase as best I can. No. He was upset about how Prime came in and said, "I'm bringing my guys in. You guys can leave."
I got my Louis luggage. Yeah.
Right.
I got my luggage in his Louis.
Yeah. If you can't handle the heat, or if I see you're not up to my standard, you're
gotta
gonna
go.
pack.
Yeah.
I think what Coach Narduzzi said is like, you come into a program and like those guys are there. Like you gotta try to make it work with them.
So it was too heavy-handed for him. Is that what he's?
That's basically what he insinuated.
Well, put it like this, man. I could definitely understand where Coach Narduzzi is coming from. If I was a player on that team, I could imagine how I would feel one of two ways, right? That guy comes in there and says that you're either chomping at the bit, ready to prove it, and you're like, bro, I love this type of energy. We gonna win a lot. Let's go. Or you're looking at it the other way. Man, F this dude, bro. You gonna come in here on that type of energy, bro, I'm gonna holler at you. In fact, I want to go somewhere where I'm gonna play you. So that way I can make sure I whoop you and show you what's up. So I can see it going both ways, and that's why I can understand what Narduzzi is saying. But at the same time, man, Coach Prime, that's who he is. He is a very confident, a very secure individual who does not bite his tongue. So him walking in there and saying what he said, he truly felt that. And I could also say I kind of respect that a little bit more, because I'd much rather you just tell me what it is than you lie to me. Because a lot of times these coaches will lie to you, Deke. They're going to hit you and yo, hey, man, no, we're going to give you an opportunity, man. Just stay put. I don't want you to hit that portal just yet, man. You got an opportunity, man. Let's see what the spring looks like. You know, you maybe get a chance, and the whole time they recruiting this other dude, or they trying to get a transfer to come in here. And now once that guy gets in here, now it's, hey, man, you know, things happen. My bad. Oh, you missed that opportunity to transfer? Oh, whoops. Like, so it's like, I'd much rather you just tell me what the deal is. Bro, you bringing a ton of dudes with you. If I don't feel I'm like that, man, I better hit that portal now. So it's like I can see both angles of it. It's just one's a little bit more heavy-handed and one is just trying to be more sensitive to like the players' feelings. Because it is a big deal, man, when new regime come in, bro. Like, yeah, that's tough, man. And I can only imagine, too, at that age group. Like, I've had regime changes at the pros, but it's different because you got the money. It's like, man, this contract, man, you ain't finna cut me, bro. Like, I know what I'm finna make. But collegially, it's a different ballgame, man. So for them dudes, when the regime changes happen, it's like you could really feel like you lost or you don't have nowhere that you belong and nothing that's going to really help you go to that next level. So, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff with that, man. Shout out to Narduzzi, though, for speaking on it. Shout out to Prime for, you know, being who he is, baby. As long as you stay true to who you are, one way or the other, yeah, I don't think it's an issue.
Right. Narduzzi has not been afraid to call out things he doesn't see as right.
Yeah.
Remember the backyard brawl? Went on SportsCenter after the game and just I forget who he was ripping on. Was it the ESPN announcer?
Yes, he was talking about ESPN.
I didn't know if it was Twitter people.
I'm talking about you guys. It was like, bro, you're talking to ESPN about ESPN. Yeah.
Because there were a lot of reports that West Virginia took over the stadium, which was an absolute lie. It was definitely 75% Pitt. That place was rocking. That was
it was insane.
I would say, I don't think this is a hot take. That was a top 5 Heinz Field experience for me.
Yeah, I could dig that.
It was really good.
Like, and the game was exciting. That's the other part. Like,
it was.
You can't just have fans there without the game matching it. Because there's been some times where I feel like the crowd's been crazy watching like the Penn State. I mean, when they came here. But the game got so out of hand that it didn't feel like a crazy atmosphere, you know? But then you watch, like you said, that backyard brawl this past season, man. Dude, the energy looked right. Felt good, man.
And me personally, I said from the start, I actually like how Prime handled that. I thought it was funny, personally, but also, hey, he's just straight up. It is what it is. Like, that's honestly who he's been.
If we being real, Coach Tomlin, he does the exact same thing. The difference
he's not recording and putting up on vlogs.
The difference is he's not recording himself and putting it on social media. That's literally it. How many times have you heard me?
The stuff he'll record is stuff that he'll have like positive. The Steelers intern or something holding the camera, like, give us a message of wisdom for the day.
So it's like that type of energy. But like, Deke, how many times have you heard me and TG talk about 2 dogs, 1 bone? We are literally telling you what the deal is. One of you guys are going home. Period. That it just is what it is. Prime telling them, folk, man, I'm coming with my Louis luggage. If you're not good enough, you better hit the portal. Because you're not going to find no playing time here. He's just telling them the same thing. Just different ways of saying it, but the message is still the same, man.
I ain't going to be shitting on my head coach, though, at Pitt. I like him. I like Narduzzi. So, even though he doesn't necessarily have an opinion I agree with, I mean, he has his perspective. He's been in the business for how long doing this thing? That's just how he does stuff.
All right.
I got no problem with that.
I don't have an issue.
Pitt's been
I'm
good.
with you, bro.
Pitt's been solid with him at the regime.
Like, Narduzzi's a good coach. Like, we're not about to act like, just because his opinion isn't in line with a popular athlete / coach / mogul, whoever you want to call him, that makes his opinion off. It's like, nah, man, he still know what he's talking about. That's why he's had the success that he's had at Pitt, turning the program to what it is right now. But it's just 2 different approaches. I'm sure if Bill Belichick were to talk about how Coach Tomlin runs it, he might look at that and be like, man, I would never do it that way. But then you listen to Coach Tomlin, he would probably never do it the way Belichick does it. It's just different personalities, different flavors.
That's a great way to put it.
Different flavors, man. Yeah. Would you ever see Narduzzi pull up, with the fire car, big boy rims, the camera crew, strutting with the mink on? Like, that ain't Narduzzi, man. We know Prime. Hey, man, play my theme music. You know how Prime gonna do it? Yeah.
Gorilla Mode. Ain't he talking crazy right now like Loma was light work or something? SMH. If he's like Floyd, he'll run it back, but I doubt he will. Bad for boxing.
Gorilla Mode, Haney is not trying to run that back. In fact, I rewatched that fight last night too. Man, Loma definitely won. Like, he hurt him multiple times. Bro, the 11th, he was tagging him. tagging it. And I know people say, well, he kind of took off the 12th. He did not take off the 12th. He was still touching him, man. I just feel like when you hear this age-old adage of you got to knock the champ out to beat the champ, I can't stand that. And to hear, once again, how far them cards had, the scorecards had that fight, I'm like, what fight were y'all watching? I just don't see it, man. I don't see it. But yeah, man, Haney, I mean, we'll see what's up with Haney, though, man. He got some options. But we did finally get a big announcement, man. Earl Spence and Bud Crawford. That is officially agreed upon, so I'm super duper excited about that one. That's gonna be the fight right there, man. That's gonna be the fight. And Nike Cash 00 Tank will definitely beat the F out of Devin Haney. I'm with you 1,000%. I think Shakur Stevenson will whoop up on Haney if we keep it in a buck. That's just how I feel. That's how I feel, man.
We got two upper room members here, Brandon Copeland and Randy Forehand.
Hey, Brandy Copeland and Randy Forehand, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Is our podcast, is this channel starting to become like Mike Tomlin and how he does the Family Infinity Gauntlets? Because we just had Rich Dollars on. Pop in,
you're right, and that's Rod Dollars, folk.
We have Donald Copeland. Now we got Brandon Copeland going in the upper room.
Whoa. Whoa.
Is there something to having family bloodlines? Hop in on the chat.
You low key might be right. Yeah.
Your brother's hopped in the chat before. My cousin has been here.
You're right, bro. My brother has been gifted upper room membership for this show before.
Damn. That's 4 Family Infinity Stones right there for the podcast.
Yeah. We clicking. I like it, bro. I like it.
Let's go UW. Yager is back in town. Hopefully Penn's making the GM.
Oh, what's up? Talk to me.
I wouldn't mind him actually playing for this team. I think he still got it. I think he'd come out and drop maybe 15 goals.
Hey, man, get after it one time.
No, but I did see a picture of Yager being, I think, in the Penn's locker room. His jersey was in the back. So maybe they're going to do some type of jersey retirement with him for the upcoming season. Retired? No, it's just Lemieux and another guy who died after his rookie year in like a car crash.
Wow.
And this was way back, like 60s. I don't even know what his name was. But you're only going to see
Yager was retired already.
Yeah, I think there was some bad blood whenever he left Pittsburgh. It was a weird scenario. You got to think too. He probably spent half his career in Pittsburgh. Right. The other half he was with the Capitals. Yeah. Then he went overseas to Russia or Czech Republic, back home. Then he came back, and there was talk he was going to come back to Pittsburgh. This was when we had Crosby and Malkin kind of in their prime, so that would have been sick. Yeah. But he ended up going to Boston. Then he just was journeyman end of his career. Boston. Then he went to like the Panthers, the Flyers. Dallas Stars, I even think.
I remember playing with him on.
He became Adrian Peterson.
I just remember the game NHL. I used to play with him up there, and he'd be, Jaromir Jagr. I was like, I love this dude's name. Yeah, man.
But no, I don't think he's going to be the GM. The guy they're talking about is this Maple Leafs GM who got fired, and a lot of people think prematurely. Like he built up this really good young Maple Leafs team, but they didn't get it out of the semis, so they just fired him. Apparently, he's under 40. Analytics guy, maybe the Billy Bean of hockey.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people want him. That's all I'm seeing on Twitter. Penguins accounts that are popping up on my feed saying this is the guy.
We said we need to make some changes, right?
No, he needs to keep Crosby, Malkin, and I'm actually really glad.
You saying we need to make changes front office. That's what I was saying because we're not going to make changes roster wise. So we said we're not changing personnel. Then we need to change up top.
We need to keep the main three.
Yeah. So
keep Malkin, Letang, and Crosby around.
Does this guy follow that mindset?
I think he will because he met with Crosby yesterday.
That's a start, bro.
Yeah, he was on a visit to Pittsburgh and met with Crosby. And I think Crosby wants Malkin. Because there is another report that I saw. There's a little article that said Hextall wanted Malkin gone.
Whoa.
And Malkin was talking to Crosby and stuff. I think it was last offseason. Like, I don't think they want me back, this and that. And Crosby and Letang were really like pushing me. I was like, dude, just sign.
Wow.
I think there was a contract offer, but Malkin didn't feel like
it was worth him.
The front office really wanted him back like that.
Wow.
They were maybe going to trade him or something.
I didn't think he would be the first of the big three.
He was the last to sign.
Yeah, I know. I figured, Bill Letang. Dang.
But yeah, Hextall. Now that we're seeing this information, oh my God, that was the worst GM signing of all time. I was thinking this on the way over. if you are a GM in any sports league in today's day and age, you got to be somewhat analytical, right? Yeah. I'm not saying it's right.
It doesn't have to be the main thing, but you need to have a flavor of it.
But I don't think Hextall had any of that.
Yeah.
He was just trash.
Yeah. You can't be like rebelling against the analytics. The information is helpful at times, but it can't be. Like,
now I could be wrong on this.
100%
this is just how I felt from afar. Yeah. I don't think Hextall had that analytical mind, really.
I ain't following him enough.
Former player, goaltender. Now we might be bringing in this young guru, hopefully.
Let's
the
see,
Maple
man.
Leafs.
We shall see. We shall see.
Luke just says, love the videos.
Shout out to loving the videos, Luke. And everybody else, y'all hit that like button or love the video as well, man. But we definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all, including you, Luke, from the heart.
D. Harris, who's the hardest hitter? Mike Mitch, TG, or Vince?
Oh, dang. So all three of them are very different. TG, we know he broke the punter dude's face. Vince, we know he will blast you in that in terms of inside, the tackle to tackle box. Mitch, I feel like he has the most violent hits because he gets these guys at full speed and he gets to come from depth. One of my favorite plays from Mitch was when he hit Marvin Williams, Cincinnati Bengals, and we have the freeze frame of it. Marvin's like up like this, going to catch the ball. You got Mitch hitting them perfectly midsection, but he folds him in half. I remember like homie falls on the ground, he's, lost his breath, and we over here like, yo, man, get up. Softy, you all right? But it was just a vibe. That's, so I'm a little bit biased. I like the big collisions, the kinds that cost a lot. So Mitch probably doesn't like the fact that I'm going to put him as the hardest hitter because it costs him some money. But I liked how his collisions looked a little bit more. But Vince also, shout out to Vince. Vince got one where I like, this should have been divisional game, Kansas City Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, I think it was opening kickoff. Vince smashed him. Oh, my gosh.
He talked about that recently.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think he said that hit almost made me want to retire from football.
Seriously, bro. Like, he was topped out in speed. We remember we was wearing this GPS at the time, so we would, show, how fast he was running. I think he had, 22 miles an hour. And he hit Tyreek full freaking speed, opening kickoff, set the tone for the game. Dude, it was electric. And I remember Danny Swift the whole week, everybody said we ain't supposed to kick this dude. Everybody worried about kicking the Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill and ran back this. And this, remember Tyreek Hill? That first couple seasons, bro. Tyreek, you didn't kick that dude because it was just crazy watching him run. But he was like, nah, man, we ain't scared of that, man. We finna win this field position battle, and we got to do it right here on coverage team. And, bruh, yeah, that's at the tone, man. That's at the tone. So I love that one, too, man. Shout out to my dogs, though, bro.
Ryan Duran. Mavs beat the Suns last year to get to the West Finals. I do remember that.
Yes,
because
great
they
call.
Dismantled the Suns in
great
Game
call.
7.
Absolutely. Great call.
Yeah.
Because when the boy D-Book, yeah, they was talking about no longer Kobe. Yeah.
Well, and Chris Paul folded, too. What else is new?
Yeah.
Himong Yaj. Deke, thanks for the shout-out. # Hump Day. Go Steelers. Best podcast.
Is it Hump Day?
Wednesday.
Hump Day. All right, I'm chilling, bro. My bad.
Ryan Duran goes on to say the Mavs' biggest issue is their superstar gets hunted on defense.
Yep. And they make you want to take him off the court, but you can't because he's your best player on offense. Absolutely. And in the postseason, teams really highlight that part. So, yeah. Yep. You're absolutely right, man.
Cliff the Dark Knight. Let's get Benny Snell football back. Ideal RB3.
Bro, swear I was thinking about Benny Snell the other day, bro. I do kind of want to see it compete with something. I'm like, man, get something. You need to be somewhere. But I wonder if it's waiting because the whole money situation. Not just Pittsburgh, anywhere. We know when you first hit the market, you want to get what you can get.
He's not getting 24 back.
Who's 24? Oh, it's Peace Jr. Nah, he definitely getting 24 back. Nah. But in terms of trying to sign for the most money or the best situation, right now it might not make the most sense for him to sign somewhere in OTAs. You might have to roll the dice and play the does somebody get hurt game. If somebody gets hurt, it might open up a better situation for you. It might even give you a better opportunity money-wise to go into somewhere because you do have tape. You are a good player in this league in terms of special teams, and you've shown some potential at running back. But the big thing is the consistency part. He has to do more of it. But yeah, man. Shout out to Benny Snell, though, man. And he just dropped his little album, man. I want to talk to him about his music. I want to know what inspired it, What made you want to tap your hand into this? Or are you really feeling El Bellish? Just figure out ass.
Well, I feel like there is a little bit of a role for him. because we just got rid of Master Teague.
Mm-hmm.
All the other running backs we're bringing in,
outside of Warren,
like Alfonso, Graham.
Mm-hmm.
We already have McFarland. I just looked. I don't even know who this dude is. His name's Jason Huntley, but I saw his size. He's like 5'9", 190. But then Jordan Byrd, he's like a wide receiver / running back. I guess we're going to have him more as receiver. We're bringing in all these small, speedy guys.
He's the thumper.
Right. We don't have that on the roster right now.
I mean, we have Najee. Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about for
but
that
in terms
RB3.
of the depth, though, yeah.
Maybe we don't want it. Maybe we don't care about it
But
anymore.
the other thing that Benny brings to the table is his special teams element as well. So he's multifaceted, but I do feel like for him, it might make sense to just wait to see what this injury situation looks like, not just in Pittsburgh, but league-wide. Somebody goes down, man, you're going to be on that short list because you are a good player. When you're comparing him versus some of these other RBs that are available for agency-wise, he is going to make a lot more sense when you're talking about age, health, cost, and the versatility to give you special teams as well if you're not bringing in a true RB1 type. So, yeah,
I felt like he could have been really solid for us if he just didn't fumble.
Yeah, that was literally the issue. But that's a major issue at that position, man. Yeah.
Because there are definitely times when I see him compared to Najee and just say, he just looks like a smoother runner.
Yep.
He does. But Najee doesn't fumble the ball.
And that's what you need.
And Najee has little elements of his game that he's better than Benny. I'd say blocking and then pass catching as well. And he's just bigger.
I think Najee's
Najee's
a more physical runner, but I think Benny's a more smoother runner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great way to put it. Next is Black and Martyr.
Shout out to Black and Martyr, man.
Long time. Free today at work and finally able to make a live broadcast.
Man,
hope all is well.
Salute you. All is well, Black and Martyr. Hope all is well with you, man. I'm glad you tapped in because it's perfect timing, man, to get this first topic off our chests. Black and Martyr, I know you had some free time today at work, but did you know while you were working today that we happened to sign Markus Golden? Did you know that? That's who we just signed today. And I'm super duper excited about this guy here. Deke, first off, can I salute the fact that we got another guy that's over 30? You know I love my 30 and up guys, okay? We got to hold it down. You know, anybody that's a 30 and older guy still doing it in the NFL, you're going to always have my support, all right? So that's when we first started this out. He's 32 years old, major love. But former teammate, spent some time with him, like I said, out in AZ, and love his energy, man. He was rehabbing actually when I was out there, and then when I got hurt, that's when he got healthy. Crazy. But fundamentally sound, man. Plays with great effort. Love the physicality, though. He was on, I think his rookie season was when we beat Arizona when this would have been the Martavis Bryant when he caught the slant and then took it like 70 to win it.
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, it was that. I want to say it was that time frame. Yeah, but shout out to Markus though, man. Really, really good player. Really good locker room guy too, man. You talk about character, you talk about leadership, man. Guy that's gonna get these dudes in here watching tape. A guy that's gonna stay back and do the extra stuff.
Show up to OTAs day one.
We'll get on it. We'll get to it. But no, without a doubt, like Markus is one of them dudes. Like he is just contagious energy, bro. Like super contagious, and he's a football junkie. Like that's the thing that I love. Like when you hanging around him, he want to talk ball. He want to work ball. And that's the type of stuff you want.
He knows ball.
Absolutely, man. And still a very productive player. He had 2.5 sacks this season. The Cardinals sucked this season. We all know that, man. But the year prior to that, 11.5 of them things, man. Super duper productive.
2 other times in his career, too.
Yeah,
over
absolutely.
double-digit sacks.
Absolutely, man. And still has put together a really good seasons or multiple seasons where even in a rotational role, still was a very productive pass rusher and a tackler of the football. He had over 300 and I think it's 333 career tackles. That means he's putting his face in the fan because he doesn't play special teams. He don't have the special team tape. No. He's a rusher. He's an outside linebacker. To me, man, not overly tall. More of the short, like super squatty. Almost pushing him out of a Debo. I think he's a more athletic version of like a James Harrison build on him. But love his effort, man. Love how he plays his game. I think that he is definitely the third rusher. Young Herbig will be the fourth guy. No offense to Young Herbig, but MG is a better, like, at this stage, MG is a dope player. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's Pro Bowl or nothing like that, but in terms of this role,
to be our third edge
this
rusher.
is the perfect third edge rusher, in my opinion.
It was set for Bud, but our second option is Markus Golden. I'll take it.
Absolutely. And honestly, there are a lot of similarities in the two players, being that, obviously seeing both, played with both and stuff like that. There are some similarities. Bud, I think, has a higher ceiling, which is why Bud got paid what Bud got paid, and Bud has, done what he's done, so to speak. But in terms of Markus Golden, I low-key feel like his floor is higher than Bud's. In terms of just on a play-in and play-out basis, he's a more consistent player, run and pass, whereas we know with Bud at times it can be a little bit up and down. So I do like that, man. But yeah, man, I definitely think this is a really, really good pickup for us, though, man. Like, I feel really good about our outside linebackers now.
Sound like a broken record. Every signing we make. Great signing by Omar. Great signing by the Steelers.
Shout out to Omar, man.
It's low risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Now, how high of a reward for this? Yeah, maybe we can even say medium reward. But again, none of these deals that we make have any risk, really. So a 1-year deal, it's going to be probably a vet man. Mm-hmm. And you get a guy that has 3 seasons where it's 10-plus sacks, knows what the hell he's doing out there, and is going to be our third edge rusher and actually play an important role.
And if TJ or Highsmith went down, we would still feel fine. He could still produce. He started 14 games last season.
For a couple games, at least.
We would be fine. That's all I'm saying, bro.
We can't have the TJ being out half a year.
Man, TJ is the defensive player of the year. Like, we know who TJ is. We know, like, but
that's what I mean. I'm just saying for a game.
But what I'm saying in the sense is this: like, last year, no TJ, it felt anemic at times. What I'm saying is you're not going to feel that.
Yeah, who the hell did we have out there?
This isn't Malik Reed. Not a shot at Malik Reed, but Malik Reed isn't the type of player that a Markus Golden is. It's not a Jameer Jones.
Never has been.
You know what I mean? It's not a Jameer Jones. No shot at Jameer Jones, but Jameer Jones has never been the player that Markus Golden is. It's not a Cassius Marsh. Cassius Marsh has never been the type of player that Markus Golden has been.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so it's like the type of like guys that we've put out there. We're talking about Quincy Roche
as our like, 5th guy now.
You see what I mean? Like, yeah. But at one point we were like, does he become the 3rd rusher? Like, what does this look like? Like, Quincy ain't had that just yet.
Now
man.
He's just house money.
Absolutely,
because if he
bro.
comes out here and balls out, it's a great problem to have. Yeah. Oh, do we put the young guy on the field a little bit more than Markus Golden?
You know what I'm saying? Like this is a really, really good situation.
As opposed to like really relying on him to compete with Nick Herbig.
Yeah, like
take on that 3rd spot.
Now even think about Herbig. It just takes so much pressure off of Herbig, man. You don't have to feel like Herbig is forced.
You get to learn under another good guy, too.
Absolutely.
Guy that knows ball, right?
Man. Absolutely. And you know who else he was around, man? He was around Pat P. So he's got to count for something, too. Man.
Yeah, we're bringing in Pat P's former teammates here.
Yeah, that's the Pat P homie right there, man. Absolutely,
Shannon Sullivan.
Absolutely.
This guy. We brought in Watts.
Mm-hmm.
He was a Viking for a minute.
Yeah. Shoot, and then take it another step.
Mason Cole.
But even with Markus, and you think Markus Golden,
Pat P's
right?
building an empire here.
Dude, not only that, but Markus Golden even has another Steeler tie already. Him and Denzel Martin, the outside linebackers coach. They go back to college.
Yes. I thought you were going to say they have a relationship.
No, I wish they were. I was about to say Infinity Gauntlet, right? No. But they even go back to college. I'm like, dude, this is nuts. I signed an AZ and both these dudes said, hey, bro, man, you was with my Steelers. Oh, bro, you was up. I'm like, yo, that's what the vibe is? All right, I got it. Yeah, man. Like, I'm just excited about this move, bro. For this to be our 3rd rusher, super low risk, high reward. Like, and the reason why I'm more of a fan of it right now, and as you can hear the excitement in my voice, it reminds me of when we brought in Melvin Ingram. Mm-hmm. But because I personally know his temperament and I know like how he communicates and stuff with this group, like it's just a different scenario. I don't think we're gonna have to even worry about that type of stuff.
And it's a different timing for the guys we have in house. I mean, you already have TJ Watt. He was that good when we brought in Ingram.
Right.
But Highsmith is coming off a 14.5 season.
Yeah.
14.5 sack season. So there's nothing you can be complaining about.
And like Mark is super humble. Like he a dog. He with that. But it's like, man, you talk about a humble dude, man. Like I remember the first convo I had with him, I'm like, dude, like, man, this your squad. You know what I mean? Like you like that, bro. It's like, nah, it's just super man, he's just a sponge. You know what I'm saying? Want to learn what he can learn. Just a good dude, man. So I like it for us, man. Like it a lot.
It's awesome. Yep, no hate from me.
Yeah.
Now we just got a Quan Alexander, Reuben Foster moved to me.
So which one happens first?
It'd have to be Quan, I'd assume. Although I did see someone in my Twitch chat tell me that NFL teams can sign USFL players mid-season.
Oh.
It's doable. It's just that USFL players can't sign with any other league. It's just the NFL. If you're doing the mid-season approach.
That makes sense. Yeah, because only for the major goal, which is NFL.
I would assume if we were going to pick one of the two, I'd assume it'd be Quan, though. Yeah. I already was in for a visit.
You're right.
I like my chances.
Because now it's just a money thing, essentially, right? It's the Bud Dupree convo. Has to be, right? What do you think the money...
Unless he didn't like the role that we offered him.
How could you
or
not
how we view him?
But what do you think
in
the role
system.
is? What do you think they offered him? Come in here, be the most athletic linebacker that we have on the roster. You're going to be the one guy that can do what we're going to ask you to do.
I think you borderline compete with a Landon Roberts for being LB2.
No, but I'm saying at worst, be just the unicorn
LB3.
athlete, right? At worst, but nothing is stopping him from being LB2.
Yeah, you come in here and ball out, and
right.
we can't help but put you on the field, and you're going to be on the field.
Yeah. So I think of like that part. I'm like,
we'll see. He wants like 2. He don't want 1. He wants 2.
What if
little veteran respect?
What if they offer him 3, but he wants 5?
See, that's absurd.
Because like
he signed for the cheap with the Jets last year.
But that's what I'm saying.
Real cheap.
But that's what I'm trying to explain. Like when you take the cheap, you're only taking the cheap with the thought process that I'm going to get the real next year. So I don't know if he wants to take another cheap.
He didn't do enough.
I agree. But
he did enough for us to want him in the role that we want him in.
I'm
for
with
sure.
you on that, but career-wise, he might feel like he's done enough. How bad do we need him?
I think 2's good.
How bad do we need him? That's the other question, right?
We'll get Reuben Foster. Either or.
Well,
I would like both.
It has to be either or, though, right? I don't think we can just go without either. I think that puts us in a little bit of a...
I think we can. But
we can. Our margin of error is just very
small.
We
have roster space and we have cap space, and it doesn't hurt us to do. I expect it to happen at this point. Now, if Kevin Colbert was the GM, I don't think it would. But without Omar Khan's wheeling and dealing,
make it happen. Omar's just like, I'm not going to spend more.
He's going through every nook and cranny. He's flipping every stone over. Like, all right, let's find any little hole in this team and try to address it.
Bro, this was a dope pickup. The Markus Golden element. I'm like,
That's after us already drafting Nick Herbig.
Yeah, after the Herbig and Bud going to Atlanta, I didn't even think that this would be like even on the radar. So when we saw that he was in town for a visit, we like, whoa, okay.
Now that happened quick. Kwani came in before, and we still don't have a deal with him.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't like the numbers. Maybe MG did like the numbers. So yeah, we still don't have the numbers yet, though, right?
1 year. I gotta assume it's less than 2. I gotta assume.
Outside linebacker, maybe it's 3.
I gotta assume.
We gave Ingram 3.
I think we gave him 4.
Was it 4? It might be right. So maybe he get the 3.25. One for 3.25, some incentives in it.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, we got the space to do it. We can figure it out.
I mean, because 3 is appropriate. 3 isn't
It's just
crazy.
a 1 year deal.
Yeah, 3 isn't crazy.
This shouldn't haunt us.
Yeah.
Right. For 1 year, that's fine.
Right.
Now, if this was a 3 or 4 year deal, that's a different story.
Combo, way different. Especially while we're on the hill or getting ready to pay Alex Highsmith as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Great move, though.
I like this, dude. I like this a lot, man.
We got a few more super chats here. And then what we call TG at 5.
Yes. Okay. And I've talked to TG. He's alive once again, and he should actually be on the phone today at 5. All right. No surprises.
Oh, right. He missed the Wednesday show last week.
Yeah.
He hopped on Thursday.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we all thought it was like, what happened to TG? I don't know. We never knew. So, yeah. But all should be good today.
Is he able to say what happened? Because I don't even think he explained it.
I vaguely...
Even you don't even know off the mic.
Like, I vaguely understand, but I seriously don't all the way understand, because it was one of them, like, we go text it through. I'm like, all right, I'm not really understanding. This is kind of weird. I'm going to just leave it out. And I just left it alone. So then I woke up the next day and was like, all right, bro, let's just reset, start this over. Can you do today? And then after that, it was like, all right, cool, let's roll. Yeah.
How many shows can TG miss before he's
now? See,
getting the axe?
See,
I think he's got unlimited.
I am not saying unlimited, bro.
Because I think him missing is funny content.
It is funny because it's TG. It is a part of like TG's niche. Like that's his little deal. Like weird stuff happens with TG.
I think he can miss as many shows as he wants.
Weird stuff happens with TG.
He's always welcome back.
I just don't like weird stuff happening with TG as it pertains to me. All right, I like consistency. You see how comfortable I've become now with your time. You know what I mean? When you pull up, I'm like, all right, we figured this thing out. I'm good. I ain't got to panic text me anymore. Like, bro, you all right? Is everything good? You sure? You alive? All right. It's like, I got it. You know? I'm just a consistency guy. Once I learn the flow, bro, I can adapt. I just need to know. TG, he be, popcorn. I'll be like, bro, I don't know what version I'm getting right now, man. But that's my dog, though.
Donald Copeland says this TG is family now.
All right, Dominic Toretto. Jeez, man. Do it for the family, all right? Always do it for family. But,
yeah, I think he's good till the end of time now.
Shout out to my dog TG, man. Don't tell him that, man, because he will definitely exercise that. TG's one of them guys that if you give him an inch, he's gonna take the whole mile. He might take 2 miles, all right? And he'd be like, "Come on, bro, I ain't know. You told me I was good." Yeah. That's TG, all right?
Okay, we'll keep that on the DL.
Yeah. X Concepts, you are out of pocket, bro. Lord have mercy, you are out of pocket, man. And Micah Emmanuel, you are absolutely right. I have a lot of type A in me. I do. But I be trying to like vibe to the B. You feel me? But I have a ton of that type A. And I'm trying to be eased off of it though. I don't want to be like beep. But if I don't check myself, Deke, it's times where I be pop. And I'm like, y'all gotta chill. Everybody don't rock like that, man.
I'm type B, right?
Yeah. Like it's a vibe. Like
I don't remember exactly what type A and type B is.
So like A is more of like the super assertive, like
more organized.
Everything is like it has to be done at a certain time. Typically they say like type A's are like your like CEO types. You know what I mean? They're gonna push people, they're gonna be able to handle multiple stuff, but they're like the leaders of the group. Whereas B's, they're more of like the smooth, they're gonna roll with whatever the flow is. It doesn't have to be their way though. A, it's like, bro, I gotta drive. Whereas the B, it's like, bro, I can ride. I ain't tripping. But A is like, bro, I gotta lead this day.
Control.
Like, yeah. So that's why I'm always like, I try to like not be heavy on the A, but it is times where I'm always like, I want everything down to the second, planned out, executed like that's supposed to be. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta chill. But that's why I love football, because with football, that's what it's like. It's like, bro, if one little thing is off, everything is off. But if everybody do what they supposed to do, bro, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Let's go, UW. Speaking of OTAs, Dan Moore beefed up and is doing some reps at right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? I saw he got the first team reps at left. They're moving him to right a little.
He had said when they were talking to him post-practice, he said that they had gave him some reps and that he's open to doing like, because he was like he wanted to be, if they were going to ask him to be the swing tackle. Low-key, I didn't like the energy because it sounded low-key like he was already accepting that Bradge was going to be the guy. That's definitely like how I took it. It's like, yeah, I started taking some reps at right and left, so that way if I'm the swing tackle, I've already let coach know like I'm open to that. I'm like, bro, why are you telling me open to that? Like, go compete first, and then let them ask you, are you open to that?
I think that can make Chooks a little expendable, though.
I mean, we'll see.
If he beats out Chooks at right tackle.
You got to beat him out first. Chooks ain't come over there saying that, did he? Chooks ain't, hey, coach, man, you know, I know you draft this guy, man. I'm doing no. Chooks feel good. I was just surprised with Dan Moore. I'm like, damn, man, all right, bro. Like, I ain't tripping on it.
He's just a nice guy, maybe.
That could definitely be the case. It's just different. You always had a combo type A, type B, right? I'm over here like, bro, I would never say it. I'm like, nah, you gonna have to ask me, do I want to move? I'm already be preparing because I'm already like.
Maybe he's pissed on the inside. Maybe he's just like a really good politician. Maybe he should run for office.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Because that's what it sounded like to you. That he was like legitimately okay.
He was like,
okay
I'm already gonna be moving. Like foreshadowing. Hey, I've already started taking some reps. I've already like let them know.
It is gonna happen at some point.
It's inevitable, but they're gonna fight it. You know, man, Bud came in. You think I was over here like, man, Bud, all right, Bud's gonna be the starter, guys. It's over. Like, I'm not even gonna compete this day, man. Hey, I'm gonna go try to back up this guy. Like, nah, man. Every day gonna count. I'm like, nah, man, Bud gotta beat me out, bro. Like, I want you to. It's got to be definitive. You know what I mean?
Now, did you say that? Did reporters ask you that?
They never. I took it to the people that can help me. The reporters ain't gonna help me. I'm gonna talk to people that make the decisions. Yeah.
But you get what I mean. Like, you didn't say that out in public.
But I never had to because I didn't feel like they were asking that. I feel like he just like offered it. You know what I mean?
Did he?
Yeah,
I see. I didn't even see the interview.
Yeah, it just seemed like he was like offering it, and that's why I was like, I wasn't a fan of that part, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Stephen Griffin, we're at 5. Do you want me to hold off on
man,
this?
Yeah, good call, bro.
We'll be respectful of TG's time.
You see how that works? Be respectful of TG's time. Kick TG in his. All right, we're gonna be nice today. Keep it PG-13 and family friendly and all that good stuff. Since we gonna be calling TG on time today. All right, here we go. Call up the homie. See what he talking about.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey, It's good. It's good.
Well, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are joined right now by the one and only former Pittsburgh Steeler, West Virginia Mountaineer, almost heaven. More importantly, my mother freaking locker mate. So without further ado, welcome my homie, my partner, them Terence Garvin. Man, TG, you don't even need intros no more, bro. You we get you, bro. You're part of the show. You do the locker mates thing. You up here every week. You be popping in and out. Yeah.
I'm part of the family.
Oh my God.
Hey, were you just listening?
I swear, bro. What the?
Were you listening to the podcast like 5-10 minutes ago? Someone in the chat did say that.
I swear. So yeah, this is crazy. Yeah.
No, I wasn't even listening. That's what they said.
Yeah, look, he was just like, yo, man, you're part of the family now. It's TG.
Part of the family.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
TG.
Yeah.
You know, what's happening? Another day.
All right. So I have to ask you just a little question here.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, all right. What's your question first then, man? What you got, bro?
Deke, I seen your post. I was actually confused. Was you at the table, or did you?
Like, you thought it was that good of a Photoshop?
Yeah. Was you at the table?
No, that's what everyone really wanted. Let's be real.
Yeah, I'm like, was you at the? I was like, look at Deke. He at the table.
Hey, bro, I thought that too. I was over here like, I don't think Deke coming in today, bro.
Hey, I was like, hey, that's a table. I don't know if you get no word. That's a different table.
You said, I don't know if you get no word. That's a different table.
Like, it's hard
I think they would have respected me.
It's not even that. It's like
that's just a different table, bro.
That's a different. You know, it's hard to get.
That's a QB table, bro. That's
what I'm really hearing. It's hard to get in that QB room.
That's a QB table, bro. QB, they play different.
Yeah, the energy is just different.
Like TG, you think about how many events me and you do while we played and while we've been retired. Not a lot of them events included quarterbacks, bruh. Like,
no, you don't really see
it's real
QB.
rare when you run into an event with a quarterback, and that's when you could tell, like, okay, I've arrived. If I'm at this event and he's there, if I'm at this event and that guy's there, oh yeah, I'm important today. Like, that's the vibe. Yeah.
A QB is kind of like, it's a QB. That's like
they different, bro.
Sacred family.
Yeah, they different, bro. They different.
Not a lot of them either. It's different. It's different.
No,
it's different.
But since you are part of the family, man, we do actually have a new member joining the Steelers family. We just signed him a little while ago. Markus Golden, a little outside linebacker action.
Outside pass rush.
Come on, man. Talk to me, man. You know I love me some pass rushes, bro. You know that. You know that. So how you feel about the signing, man?
I like him. Ton of effort. You know, that's like a pit. That's like your backyard pit bull. Like that's a dog. That's a dog. Like he's coming to give you dog mentality, dog effort. Yeah. I think he's a good Steeler. You know, I think he fits. I think Steeler Nation will love him. He'll love it.
Yeah.
He's kind of a guy like you see. He was at the Cardinals. You know. And it's a Steeler feel out there. It's always been like Steeler West.
That's Pittsburgh West, man. Come on, baby. You know what time it is.
So, I think it's a good fit. I think it's a good signing. Yeah. You know, it's kind of like a 3, maybe a 4 guy. But I think it powers up your 2s in a sense. I think he can come start games. He's a starter. You know, so he can come start games for you. Then they just open up some contract talks like.
With young Highsmith, man. Yeah.
So, you know, I think that's one of them, like, let's get this done. You know? Let's get this done.
He said you'll turn the heat up a little bit on you, huh?
Yeah, let's get this done. You know, it's a pit bull in here too. Let's knock this out.
Well, because the thing is this, though, man. Markus is definitely a good player, and he's been a consistent player throughout his career.
He's a dog. That's a dog. Yeah, he's gotten paid before.
Bro, big facts, bro.
Yeah, he's gotten paid before.
Yes.
You could say he's on the back end of that, but that's still a dog.
He's still not, yeah. He a 32-year-old. You know, I like them 30 and ups. You know what I'm saying? Give me a 30 and up. Hold it down for the OGs out here, man. But
sure.
I don't think it would have the long-term effect on a Highsmith deal just because with him being 32, outside of Highsmith or TJ going down and MG coming in here and going off for like 10,
I think it's still kind of. I don't think he's like a person that gets cut. I don't think he's in that book like he's fighting.
Oh no. I'm talking about like the effect that it would make us not want to pay Highsmith. That's what I'm talking about.
I think it buys you time if you need time, though.
It does, but hopefully they get the deal done in training camp this year, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm more saying, say things aren't, say things. This is just devil advocate. They weren't working the way, I think it buys you time. I think it's something that can stay around for a year or two.
Yeah, because you could easily extend it if you needed to next offseason. You could easily do that without a doubt.
Yeah. And, we'll see what they do. But I'm just saying, I think it's something that can come in here. And, I think it does heat the pressure up. I think it does exactly that. Yeah. I think it's like, all right, well let's get this done, Yeah.
And if you Highsmith, for a fact you still got to produce. That's the other part because he's a good player. It's not like you're turning around and it's rookie Nick Herbig or it's some of these other guys. It's like, nah, this dude he didn't done double digits multiple times. He done been a guy multiple times. He didn't got that bag that I'm trying to chase. Like, so I do think that's gonna push him as well, man.
Yeah, I think leadership helps too. I think somebody can come help. I think it's a good signing. I think it's a good pickup.
Now, you mentioned Highsmith's extension. Do you got a number in mind that you would want to pay him, like per year?
I don't know his market. He's in that.
He gave you 14.5 on though.
That's what we were saying. Like, I think it's a wide range actually for a number that could make sense. Like, it could be 12, maybe up to 18.
I don't think he's gonna get 18. No, that's a lot.
I don't either. I think that number would make sense on the open market.
Open market, yes. Open market, 14.5 would get you 18.
But I think he can. I think he can ball this year. I think he can ball this year and hit the market and go crazy.
But I don't think they let him play this year without that deal. I think that they get the deal done
first. I think that's why he's here. I think that's why you just bring somebody in.
Okay. I see your angle.
I'm like, yeah, let's knock this out.
Yeah, because I'm like, I definitely don't see neither one of them parties agree for Alex Highsmith to go out here under his same rookie deal. As a third rounder, I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna cut it, man.
And then different packages get built like that.
Oh, that's how they go, man. We call this the Missouri package. We call it the Cardinal package.
We just want to see this type.
I just need to see what it looked like. Yeah,
we just want to see what it look. You never want to let them see what it look like.
Yep, that's how it all starts.
So I think it's kind of one of them things like, when it's time to get it done, I think you take it'll probably be something like 14. 12 to 14.
Yeah. Like I said, I think we've seen 13. What did I say last time? Did I say 14?
Yeah.
It was like in that same range, right? Yeah, because we're stuck in that same 12 to 18, 12 to 15. Yeah. To me, 14 and a half seemed right.
He technically was a Pro Bowl alternate last year, right?
Yeah, but he never got in. He got snubbed because they did Matt Milano. They treated Matt Milano as an outside because he
they gave it to Bradley Chubb too. He only had like 7 sacks, but then they also put Khalil Mack over Highsmith.
Yeah,
he only had like 7 or 8
snacks. Weird thing how they did him, bro. Yeah,
I think that comes in the conversation, but I don't think it's a super major factor.
Nah, but they use it against him though, right?
Yeah, that'll get you another mill though. If you use it right, man.
Nah. But I say, man, I had the alternate on me, but you were the Pro Bowl though. That's how they gonna respond.
Right.
But did you make it?
Pro Bowler. I went to the Pro Bowl last year. It's always a good thing to say.
Yeah. I'm with you.
So yeah, I think they'll get it done. I don't think he'll leave. I think he'll be a Steeler for a while. I think they like that,
I agree. I'm saying by June. I think it gets done sooner rather than later.
See, I'm thinking first week of training camp, man.
With Nick, though? What's the? Because I think you gotta have a plan for it. Like if it turns out, what are you doing? Are you saying it's just the 3? You still want to stay stable? You get what I mean?
Who are you talking about?
He's talking about Herbig.
Herbig.
What do we do with him?
Because they drafted that relatively early. I feel like they drafted that in a spot of plans for it.
To me, I look at Herbig. Herbig is still a part of the long-term thing. I think Herbig though is just the Markus Golden thing.
Does that affect Hightower? That affects Hightower a little bit.
Highsmith, it does affect Highsmith to an extent because you got this guy in terms of Herbig in the building, and you at least have him for 4 years. So if things didn't work out,
all that affects negotiation.
It definitely does.
I think he gets the first thing that they,
Yeah, because they can say they got options now. We got a guy that can start, and we got a depth player right now. So if you do decide to hold out, if you do decide to play tough with us, we're not gonna miss a beat. We got something we can go with over here. See, they kind of put them in a corner, but at the end of the day, neither one of them dudes coming off of a season with 14.5 sacks. And that's the part where he stands on.
In the prime of their career.
Yeah. And he's homegrown, full blood, in the words of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't stand it. I hate it. I just want to throw it out there, all right? But either way, but he ain't my favorite. Markus Golden is my new favorite linebacker on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know if you know that. I love Markus Golden. You know what I'm saying? Markus Golden, that's my dude right there, man. He's my favorite now. He's my favorite outside linebacker on the team, all right? My favorite inside linebacker is Cole Holcomb, okay? My favorite D lineman is Larry Ogunjobi. I love Pat P and Minka Fitzpatrick, all right? That's my group. That's my group. And yes, I claim Minka. Nope. Minka is a Dolphin. Minka was a Dolphin. Minka's phone call rang, and when he answered it, it was not Coach Tomlin.
TG, that's like the bus, right?
Nope. Bussy is my favorite running back because he won't homegrown.
You got to think, Minka came in here super early.
It don't matter. I don't care. He wasn't drafted here. Charlie Batch is my favorite quarterback. How about that? I love me some Charlie Batch. Let me think who else. Who my favorite was?
You like Mitch too?
Yeah. Mitch, my number 2 guy. Yep. I need depth behind my quarterback. So it goes C Batch, then it goes Mitch. Then in my running back room, I got Jerome Bettis, then I got D'Angelo Williams. Okay, those my guys. That's how I'm rolling with my group.
That's the both guys.
Yeah. Yep. It's a pretty good squad. I just want to let you know that.
I hear you.
Can I sell you on a Larry Foote? I don't know if you know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Foote.
You know what I'm saying?
But these Foote was there so long though.
I don't want to hear all that. I've been here for so long too.
I hear you.
Yeah. I'm still here. I still have my Steelers shirt on earlier today. All right. I'm a part of the.
The Cams.
Nah. We ain't talking about that.
AB.
Nah. We ain't talking about none of that. We ain't talking about none of that. Okay.
The Pouncey.
Nah. I mean, Pouncey's cool. Pouncey. You know, my favorite offensive lineman is let's see. Let's see. Man, Big Al. Shout out to Big Al, man. All right, it ain't nothing like a Big Al, man. You know, Patriot too, man. Shout out to him, man. Let's go.
Nothing like.
I think that's my whole group. I like. Yep. Rosie Nick's my fullback too with Derek Watt. Yep.
Okay.
Let me think.
You said Rosie?
Rosie was a Falcon first. Stop it. Rosie got cut on Hard Knocks before he came to us. Don't play. He was somewhere else. Man.
This is a Rosie first stop.
No, man. Rosie's first contract said Atlanta Falcons. It was Arthur Blank on the contract, man. Nope.
Okay.
Anybody that ain't homegrown, I love them. Just throwing that out there, man. Yeah. Joe Hayden's my favorite. Joe Hayden, he's in there too. Him, Pat P, like they in that combo together, man.
Hey, TG. I want to get into this. We brought up Mitch. We were talking about him yesterday with the contract extension and everything. I think he's pretty much like the best backup in the league, but I'd still take him probably over. I mean, we went through the list. I'd probably take him maybe over 7 or 8, maybe 9 quarterbacks in the league.
Okay.
What? You want me to bring up the names then?
Yeah, like that.
For this season coming up, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love?
Yeah. You want me to keep going?
You taking Mitch Trubisky or you taking Jordan Love? Who you rolling with?
Do you want me just to go through my list, or do you want me to name them and then you give your answers?
Keep going. Why you said Jordan Love? I don't like that.
I'll take Mitch over Jordan Love. You don't?
Packers Jordan Love?
Yeah.
No.
So you taking Jordan Love over Mitch?
We talking about starting Jordan Love?
I'm saying next year.
Like this year coming up.
Just this year.
No, I'm thinking Jordan Love.
All right.
Ryan Tannehill.
The one who just sat behind.
Yeah. That one. Yep.
I'm like amazed you said that. Like, no, definitely taking Jordan Love. That threw me off. That threw me off.
You didn't see that dog in Mitch like I saw.
Uh-oh.
Those last couple games he got in. You didn't see that? After he got benched, he had that look in his eye.
I'm listening.
TG wild, bro.
Ryan Tannehill.
Tannehill.
I'm listening. Who else?
Tannehill.
Nah.
You're taking Tannehill?
I think I'll take Tannehill.
Oh, my. All right.
Tannehill to take a team to the AFC Championship, man. Just put some respect on Tannehill.
All right, Baker. Tampa. Whoever Tampa's rolling with, Baker or Trask?
You know I'll take a Trask.
Oh, my God.
You know I'll take a Trask.
At least you
and
keep
I'm taking Baker.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this. All right, I like this exercise. All right, what about Sam Howell, Commanders?
This is fun. I like this.
I'm taking Sam Howell.
Oh,
Sam Howell. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about future or anything. I'm talking about next year.
Deke, you gotta remember.
Wait.
TG like them type of QBs. He like a Sam Howell, a Taylor Heineke. Like he like that type of action.
I love
bro.
a Taylor Heineke.
I told you he like them type of court. It's like an underdog, so he likes that feel good story, bro. He likes that. Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about for next year.
Just for next
to win
season,
games.
Man.
Yeah.
If
win games for my franchise.
This is your team and this is your starting quarterback, are you taking Mitch over him? That's what he's asking.
Over Taylor Heineke?
Yeah.
I like Taylor Heineke.
All right.
I got to ask this one. Kirk Cousins.
I like Mitch.
That's the one. All right, I guess we can stop. I think we're done.
I like,
you hear this nonsense.
I like Kirk.
You hear this nonsense. Like, yo, what was I say? Ain't no way you really for real like that, man. Kirk. Jeez Louise.
Tua.
I always knew where a Kirk got.
You like Tua though. Never mind. You take Tua over Mitch, right?
I like Tua though. And that, yeah.
Man, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna get you on anything.
No, I like Tua and that.
Arizona, Kyler.
Yeah, who the hell's? I don't even know who's their starter this year. Yeah, you got to take Mitch over him.
You talking about Colt McCoy?
Oh, yeah, you got to be taking Mitch over him, right?
You know, I like Colt McCoy.
Oh my God! What?
You don't like Colt McCoy?
Bro, you against Mitch?
No, I thought you liked Mitch too. You were a little upset that he got benched for Kenny, right?
Shocked.
No, I never was. I never was upset. I told you it was
coming. You
like
Colt over Mitch?
I told you it was coming.
You like Colt over Mitch?
Mac Jones.
You don't?
No, I don't. No.
You don't?
Absolutely not. No. I am not a Colt McCoy fan. Absolutely not, man.
Respect.
Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Like Patriot Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mac.
My.
No,
you throwing me off with some of these names. I'm like, yeah, like Mac Jones.
He said, yo, Patriots Mac Jones. Like, yo, yeah. Like, it can't be the same Mac Jones y'all talk about, bro. Hold on. Which Mac Jones you talk about, man?
I'm out here sticking up for Mitch. Never thought I'd see the day.
Low-key, this is kind of funny. I like this. Keep this exercise going, man.
I don't think there's many more teams I can name.
I didn't see you putting names like that in there.
Who?
I thought you would say, like...
Dak? Yeah, I would take Mitch over Dak next year,
actually. Maybe Mariota.
He's not starting anywhere, though. Ritter's going to be with the Falcons.
You're saying starters.
I'm talking starters. Yeah, the names I'm bringing up are starters.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's better than a handful of starters out there. He's probably the best backup in the league. Although you think you're taking Colt McCoy.
Yeah, it definitely sounds you saying Colt McCoy the best backup right now, man.
Oh, man.
Niners got an interesting quarterback room. Because they have Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, and Purdy, but...
I like him over...
Hey, yo! It sounds like you got a grinder over there, man. Is that your grinder, bro? It's like you grind.
No, man.
It sounds like you was a grinder over there, man. What you doing over there, man?
Never. No, I don't do that.
I was like, yeah.
I don't do that.
Oh, this dude crazy. I love it, man. Oh, all right.
I like him over,
because I'm not even going to ask you about the rookie quarterbacks. I feel like you'd take Stroud, Young, or Richardson over him.
100, yeah.
I think Mitch would be better next year. I think he would be better next year than those guys.
I think the league said that, no?
No, to an extent.
I take him over Mason.
They're looking for the future. Take him over Mason.
Yeah.
I would too.
I like Mason. I'm not I like Mason.
I'd take Mason over Colt McCoy.
No, you wouldn't do that.
I would.
You don't know. You might.
Colt McCoy's not good.
You might not be hip to the Colt game.
What intrigues you about Colt McCoy, bro?
Colt's all right.
He ain't been on since Texas. What we talking about?
No, you're crazy. Colt was my quarterback.
See, I should have known it was a connection. Was it Seattle?
Yeah.
Where was y'all at?
No, Colt. I caught Colt behind Kirk Cousins.
See, we should have known there was some type of connection of him having this Colt McCoy. I'm like, yo, Colt McCoy. Like, what is that about? It makes sense. Okay.
I don't think there's a name I could bring up.
I like Gino. You know, I like Gino. You do not to say that. You do not to say G Newton. I like him over Cam.
Who? Mitch?
Newton. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think most people would.
Right. That's a big one, right?
Okay.
No, I'm talking about starters, though. Starters right now.
I'm just saying who I like him over.
Yeah, I don't think you'd say a name as I'm looking through these teams. I already gave you some bottom feeders.
Yeah.
I don't think he's over any of the 32, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I don't think he's over any of the 32.
I think I said like 8 or 9 whenever I did this
low-key
yesterday
felt like
on the
I named
podcast.
a couple as well. Yeah, man. I definitely had a handful.
Who? Like who, though?
Just for next year.
For next
Mac
year?
Jones. I said Mac Jones.
Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield was the two that I had.
You don't like Kyle, though.
What you mean I don't like Kyle? What makes Kyle any different than Mitch right now? We haven't seen Kyle in the NFL, so going exclusively off of Kyle at Florida, what was that? You know what I mean? So that's
one to me. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. You're right about that.
Yeah, so I like that part.
But Kyle,
I take Mitch over too in a
Kyle's
heartbeat.
Kyle's still a good player. I'm with you on that, but we got to just see it. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Those definitely.
I think I'd take him over the rookies just for next year if I want to win games.
I don't know how I feel about Ritter all the way yet either.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because that's one of them situations. Like, if we're talking long term, I like Ritter long term. But if we're saying just next year,
definitely the Bucs quarterbacks you brought up. Sam Howell, too. I went out there a little bit. I said Danny Dimes. I threw Dak Prescott in there, and I also threw in Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I did not go that far.
And Tannehill.
And he definitely threw that Kirk Cousins in there.
Sam Howell's going to be all right. Sam Howell has Eric Bieniemy in there, too. Sam Howell's going to be all right.
It's still foreshadowing, that's all.
I'm with you. Sam Howell's going to be all right.
Yeah.
Or maybe a better way to put this is right now. Let's say you're going to, like, literally right now, week 1. Because I think there is an argument maybe for some of those younger quarterbacks that they're going to develop as the season goes on.
Yeah.
I could understand that. But let's just say right now. I would. What was that, like 8 or 9 names? 2 and no question.
Yeah,
he might be the one I'm most sure about.
He likes Tua. Did you get some time with Tua in Miami too? Is that the connection to Tua? Or is just y'all alumni together?
No. I think Tua's all right, though. I think Tua's not bad. Tua just gets hurt.
Hey, TGB.
I'm not in love with Tua.
He throw his little Dolphins hoodie on. He'd be like, "Yo, Tua, let's go. You are quarterback,
man.
What?
He's cheating on the Jets and AR.
TGB throwing on that orange and green. Talking about, oh, I see you guys. Let's go, Tua. Yeah, talking about in Tua we trust. He said, "You my new Gino." That's what he told me. He said, "You my new Gino." I said, "Bro, y'all out of pocket, man." That's what he said.
Yeah, you never said that. I'm not bad on Tua though. I don't think Tua's bad. He's Tua. He just gets hurt a lot. I don't love his arm, but he just gets hurt a lot.
So what is he when he's healthy?
Tua's efficient. I
think Mitch would cook in that Miami
he's
system.
not a better Kirk Cousins.
I think he'd be way better than Tua.
I thought you were going to say that. I was like, he's not a better Kirk Cousins. He is not better than Kirk Cousins.
He's in that field. He's a better Kirk.
He is not better than Kirk.
Tua has he's better than Kirk.
No, he's not. He's not more accurate than Kirk, bro. Stop playing. Kirk got way better accuracy, way better timing, bro. Tua got a better arm. Tua has a stronger arm. Tua has a stronger arm. Tua is not a better passer to football than Kirk, bro.
Tua don't really have a stronger arm, but Tua has a better arm.
It's stronger than Kirk, but it ain't nice. Bro, Kirk nice, bro. You hating on Kirk. Why you hating on Kirk? Why you hating on Kirk, bro? You letting your Washington blood with Kirk feud it's clouding your judgment, man.
No.
Listen, it's not.
Kirk has a way stronger. Kirk has a strong arm. Kirk's in that combo of strong arm people.
Kirk nice. You heard it. Kirk nice.
I think Tua is better than Kirk.
How you say that? Like how is no way you watch both of these dudes and you really feel like Tua is better than Kirk right now?
I don't even think I could say it. I
don't
think I could say that.
TG? Like, TG, when you really be watching it, right?
Yeah, nobody.
And you just take the jerseys off of them. You take all that away, and you just simply watch them two. You really leave out of that thing feeling like two is better?
You just get hurt a lot. So you can say the numbers look crazy better, but it's hurt all the time.
So that don't count for nothing either. I'm with you. All right, cool.
I mean, you're right. The best ability.
That don't count for nothing.
You're right. You're right. So yeah, and you're right.
The consistency is like, dude, we know what we getting with Kirk every single time.
You're right. We know what we're getting.
We know what we getting with Kirk every single time. We not saying he's elite.
1 o'clock, Kirk is Hall of Fame. I'm with you. 4
o'clock, first half we nice.
4 o'clock get weird.
First half we hype.
4 o'clock is still all right. When the lights go, when the sun
gets
go
spooky.
down,
it gets spooky
and the
in the
lights
second
come
half,
out,
bro.
It get weird.
Yeah,
anything can happen.
Very true. Anything.
Anything can happen. Why'd you do that?
Kirk,
you know what I mean? What'd you see?
It's the lights, bro. The lights make his eyes. He might need that LASIK, Deke. He might need because
he might.
It's something about them stadium lights
didn't really work out for
Jameis,
bro.
Though.
What'd you see and why'd you throw that?
Kirk be wildin' sometimes, bro. Kirk be wildin' sometimes, man. Oh, man, but speaking of, I did want to get your thoughts on this, man, because we talked about this, me and Deke, on Monday. Sticking with quarterbacks, but more so in-house, right? We had Ben and Kenny Pickett joking about that picture, but more importantly, man, Seven actually took some time to essentially tell Kenny that he wasn't the biggest fan of him early on. Wasn't exactly rooting for him to succeed, but then towards the end, he kind of had a change of heart. And we've obviously seen people take multiple angles in terms of how they've looked at this. People have looked at Ben as like the old grumpy hater. Some people have looked at him as like just being transparent and being real. So I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts, on that dynamic and what he actually said to him and stuff like that, man.
I was lucky. I'm surprised he admitted that. Being all honest, I'm surprised he admitted that. I think everybody's naturally like that though. So I don't think it was a hater. I think that's the natural competitor. He's still a competitor. So I think he was really just saying like, I still could do it. And I was kind of like, man, obviously you don't want, it's like you don't want the next girlfriend, the next dude to be, you know how it is.
Yeah, you can't break up with me or we separate and now you go get married with the next dude. Like,
you can't leave me and go to Russell Wilson. Like, now making rap songs.
Hey, chill out. You right, bro. You right. Hey, but we needed that though. We needed that though because the catalog got filthy after that happened. All right, shout out to Future. The catalog got filthy.
That is, like,
yeah, that hurt. That hurt. You know that hurt.
You don't want to see the next just be like,
yeah, you know that hurt.
Everything.
Yeah.
So that's just all that is. Like, he admitted that. I guess I was surprised he admitted that, but he's not being a hater. I don't think he's being a hater. I think that's his competitor in him. But
No, I respect you, man. And I took a similar approach. It was just I looked at it like, man, nobody wants to get replaced, and we all have got here because we believe that we are the guy. We believe that we can do it. And for 7, he did it for 18 years of being the guy. It's him, Sid, and Kutch came through for a little bit, but that was Pittsburgh, So to go from that to literally we draft Kenny, and Kenny had a wave coming out of Pitt, but it's like literally, man, it was almost like a 24-hour shift of now we got Kenny. Kenny's the guy. Kenny's greatness, this and it's like you become forgotten. And for him, that was his first time experiencing it. Us at other positions, that's every 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years, man, you getting replaced. 2 to 3 years, they turn over the roster. But quarterbacks, you don't deal with that. So I think for him, that was a little bit of a shock. Like, man, I thought that when I leave, it's supposed to be like downtime and everybody's sad and like, oh, we suck. And it's like, nah, this the NFL, baby. Every single year, they bringing something in here to get you up out of there. And this was just his first time in his career really experiencing that.
Yeah. That's really all that is.
It'll humble you. You know that. Yeah.
And I think Kenny looked at it as a positive. You got a Steeler legend just being real with you, being honest. And it's not like Ben's actively rooting against him. He said, no, I'm a big fan.
Yep.
You actually turned me into a fan. Like, you have my full support. I think that says something, too.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like Ben in that situation, to win him over, right, with your play. And, like, obviously Ben's been around the block a while and is a Hall of Famer in his own right. To have Ben say, like, yo, I see the upside of you. I see the ceiling. I think you're the franchise. Like, that's good. Yeah. Like, people just want to focus on, like, the negative of, like, I felt a certain way in the past, but it's a natural human reaction, like you guys said, that everyone has. But everyone wants to act like, oh, Ben's such a bad person for feeling that way. Everyone's felt that way before.
Nobody wants to get replaced and the replacement be the guy, the lady, the employee.
I think he was going to turn into a fan at some point anyway, in a sense.
Like, it happens. It happens.
You know, it happens. And I think it's like, so I think it is respect, but I think it's also like, bro, I enjoy watching you play. I enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like, good luck to you. Keep going type. I don't think it's more him saying, like, check mark. I think it's just more like, I like what's going on. I like watching the game. I enjoy how you're carrying the keys. Like, I enjoy what you're doing. Yeah. You know? Like, let's see what it is. But, what you think, Deke? I think that's more of a you thing. Like, I think that's
I said what I said. No, I wasn't bothered by it at all. I think Ben was just being real.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, yo, that's a you thing, Deke. What you think?
I wasn't bothered by it at all.
Yeah.
That's totally your guys. Like, that's
your old guy beefing with your new guy, man.
It looks like they're on good terms and everything. I think Kenny got his number. They're texting each other.
Did you get the upgrade? Yeah. So Deke got the upgrade. Deke was like, all right, 7, you want to leave me? Cool. Well, I'm going to go holler at Kenny Pickett. And he got a Pitt ACC championship. Yep. He was on the KPA train. KPA. Kitty for president. I'm like, man, all right, I like it, man.
He was snubbed to the Heisman.
See? I love it, man.
I can't take full credit, though, because when the draft came around, I didn't even want to draft a quarterback that bad. I was good rolling with Mitch. And then, like, if we did take one, I was like, I could see the upside of Malik Willis. We could have him sit. And then, like, I didn't even know if Kenny was going to fall that far. But then, we took Kenny, and it's like, that's all I needed to know. Steelers drafted him. All the QBs were available. We got a good organization, good system. He's going to flourish, and that's what happened.
I like it, man. But it's time to talk a little OTAs, man. All right, because we do got the Steelers OTAs started up, taking place, man. Mr. TG, bro. With OTAs, we know it gets a little spicy, and we know we get some reports that come out of this thing. And we were talking a little bit earlier about Dan Moore, and there was some comments that he had made earlier on, basically saying that he's very, very open to playing that right tackle spot. He's going to be taking reps. He's trying to show the team that he could be a swing guy after, they've just drafted Broderick Jones. Now, I was kind of laughing at it because I was a little bit surprised that he took that approach this early to be, willing to just mold it and let the people know that, hey, man, I could do both. I could be versatile versus being like, nah, man, you're going to have to come take this from me. So I want to get your thoughts on that, though, man.
I think it's perfect time, and I think that's what you're supposed to do right now.
He said, go ahead. Like, don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Because right now is about aligning yourself to come into camp with the chance to do these things, So you're more aligning yourself to say, I can compete at camp and do these things to where it adds that value to you. To where it's not like they're coming with where they're like, all right, these is who we got. Yeah. Let's start to work these, teach these, because then come camp time, this is what we're going to work from or pick from. It's not like you have to figure this out late where it might be like, oh, we didn't even know you really were going to do that. We thought we wanted to just focus you here. It's more like, all right, look, I'm fighting. I'm fighting in here and I can do it. I think it's actually good time. I don't think it's bad time either. Because I think you're kind of like, you're waving that flag. You're telling them I can do this. Like, I'll do whatever.
But waving that flag though,
But I think you're waving it like, yo, I can do all these things too. Like, don't.
See, I looked at it more so as
the
like,
more you can do.
I get the more you can do argument. I'm just not cool, or I don't think I would have took the approach of going out and putting that out there, like in the sense of, hey, coach, I just want to let you know I can do this. Like, if you bring that up to me, let's talk about that then. But my mindset right now is I want to be the starting left tackle for my 3rd season consecutively. TG, if you started 2 full seasons back to back and we draft somebody, and you coming into your third off season, is the first thing you could be hollering about is like, yeah, man, I can switch positions. I don't know if you guys know that. I can switch over there. It's
but I think that's the first pick in the draft. I think not a first pick in the draft, but I get it. I think it's you traded up to get that.
I get what you're saying. I definitely do. Because
you know what I mean?
It's all we know it's inevitable.
I think it's a longevity game. I think it's just letting it be known, like, yo, I can do both. Like,
okay,
you don't gotta. I'm not who you gotta trip on.
Yeah,
you know.
I could dig
like
that.
You see me. I'm not who you gotta trip on. I can do a lot in here. Like, that's not. I can do a lot. I'm a multiple. Like, I can do a lot. If you want to just put that over there day one, you can go ahead and do that because I can come over here and do this. Just so you know.
With the versatility and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want no. Yeah, I'm trying. I like this building. I'm cool. I might have just bought a house.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Facts.
Yeah,
you going into year 3, you definitely might have done that.
I might have bought a winter. I'm cool. Like,
absolutely.
You know, I like the districts. I like the school centers. Like, I can play right. I can do left. Like, what, you know.
Nah, respect.
You know, I think it's more like that.
Okay.
I think it's more, yeah.
Well, let's talk about another cat that name has come up in terms of some potential signing action, man, during this OTA time frame. We know Quan was in here for a visit.
Yeah.
We still haven't heard anything from it just yet.
Yeah.
Me and my dog Deke been over here on Reuben Foster watch. We've done research. Deke has found out that you can sign out of the USFL in season.
Someone told me on Twitch.
But it's just for NFL team.
Yeah. I can.
So what happens first? Or does either happen? Are we gonna get a Quan? Do we get a Reuben? Do we get a both, or do we get neither?
I think it's prices. I think if you could go get Reuben you could get Reuben for very low right now.
Well, because we were talking numbers and we were trying to just figure out like what do we think either one of their market is.
I think that Quan number. Pittsburgh probably Quan's around like I think with Pittsburgh Quan's around like a $2 million guy. I think Quan thinks he's like a $5 million, $4 million guy to where it's like, well, all right, let me see what I can get.
And part of me thinks like with that, because of Quan's career, I can understand why he would take that approach. But at the same time, if Pittsburgh, I could understand not being willing to pay a ton because of the situation. Yeah.
And it's kind of like Quan probably feel like, and let me wait it out and let me see what I can do. While I bet you Pittsburgh's like, man, let me go ahead and try to come compete. You know, I don't. It's different when you've been a paid guy and now people tell you come compete. I think it's humbling. Like everybody don't love that, and sometimes you wait on people to get hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you wait on training camp to go about and things that happen. So it's kind of like. I think Quan has a little bit of leverage that he can wait on, per se, the inevitable of something to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, because he's definitely a good player, and I don't think he's in a situation where he's like, I got to get into somebody's team like right now. Yeah.
He would definitely play for us, though.
Facts, that's what I'm saying. He would definitely,
It won't. I don't think it'd be a full-time starter, but.
Yeah.
The thing about Quan is Quan plays outside his body. Like, Quan plays like he's 290. Like, he's super physical. Plays super hard, fast. Mm-hmm. He's a really good player. He just he's physically not 250, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where his body wears down from how hard he plays. He's a really good player. And it even might be a strategical move where he's like, I'll come in somewhere week 6 and I'll play it out, you know? And then I'll be able to get a second long-term deal.
Because we said was he still under 30, right? Or was he right at 30?
Yeah, he's probably about 30.
28, right? I thought it was like 28, 29. Yeah.
But he could steal like a 2-year deal out of playing really well, you know? He can still really do that. That's very, very possible. So it's like maybe coming in there week 6 would be a good move for a Quan to do business-wise.
Yeah, because you see some of these linebackers still playing good into their 30s. Like, what's his face down with the Saints? Demario Davis.
Oh, yeah. He almost had a resurgence down there, man. Yeah.
But he's at a home, though. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
he's their guy, though. He's their guy, so they make sure he's protected. Yeah.
Like, Bobby played really well. Bobby wasn't their guy, though. Like, Bobby's going back to Seattle. You know,
they're gonna go back to protecting Bobby. Bobby will be the guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be back in that A gap.
You see D. Bush pick number 0.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I did not know he picked 0. Shout out to D. Bush, man.
He made the jokes
D. Bush
too
should just
easy.
be a sponge to Bobby.
What'd you say?
Like, D. Bush should be a sponge to Bobby.
No,
you know?
facts.
Especially with that linebacker being hurt. That's the one I believe that's the one they didn't pick his option up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're kind of like, let me see if we got a future. Like, that's just going to be a competition.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like that's going to be, let's see what it is.
Do we got a Seattle inside? Because I know you're a Seattle alumni, so you got what's the inside track talking about? What you hearing? What's the reports coming out of that competition?
That's going to be the competition.
Okay.
That's it right there. Like, you got to think, we're not going to come back for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He's proven what he can do, though. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, if he come back and he become that guy, he's going to be that guy. And they'll end up giving him some money. But it's like, D. Bush got a chance to go in there and shake something up. He can go in there and find a home, you know?
Yeah. No, he definitely can, man.
Go in there and find a home.
Definitely
it's a home that he had in there. Yeah. I think Quan should. I think Quan's doing good business work though. Like that's a good business model he's doing because he shouldn't just sign nowhere right now, even with his style of play. But I don't know that his market will be there crazy like that either. But the inevitable is gonna happen. You gotta think like somebody's gonna go down.
Every time somebody gets hurt, bro.
Somebody's gonna go down.
Yeah.
So when
whether it's
somebody
OTAs, training camp, preseason, it's gonna happen. Yeah.
So just be ready, and I think you'll come in there, walk into something, but you're still not gonna get that money you're thinking about. You won't get that anywhere. You know.
So then, does it make the most sense for him then?
I mean, I think you can wait it out. This is why. And just stay ready. Even how you said, like a Ruben.
That's tough, though, bro. That's tough. You know that's tough, man.
You got somebody like there's a person named Frank Genda. He's in the USFL balling.
Yeah, facts.
He went to the Dolphins coming out. He's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Real good player. He's in there player of the week 2-3 times, 20 tackles. Like it's a lot of hungry dudes in there.
Yeah.
So I think that's the gamble you play playing that game. You know.
And shoot, you still got I see some people in the chat bringing up Deion Jones as well. But I say he was still one of them other dudes that was out there on that market that we had talked about early on, but we were just saying more so money-wise and health-wise, kind of back this off of him.
I think you bring Deion in, he's definitely want to work out and stuff. I think if you get a Deion, you know, if that's still Deion, I don't know who that is anymore.
Yeah, how would you rank the 3? Deion, Quan, and Ruben.
Me
I'd bring them all in for a workout.
Oh, you said bring. Oh, you want to see him for? All right. I was off the top of my head, just right now, like
Ruben.
I'm seeing play football right now.
Yeah, watching Ruben.
Yeah, he's playing right now.
Quan wasn't bad last year.
I like Frank Genda a lot. I don't know if you don't know. Like I put you on. Like Frank's like.
What's his last name?
Ginn.
Frank Genda.
Okay.
Ginda. He played on the Dolphins. He came out. He went to San Jose State. He's like one of these dudes, like. You know, good hard work and get better as he's gotten better in the league type. He plays good football. Like he hunts the ball, he finds the ball really well, reads his guard. He's not super duper athletic, but he's not athletic. LJ Porter, you know.
Is that enough though for what we're looking for? Because me and you both know what we missing.
Yeah, I think what you're missing is like a Ruben. I think what you're missing is like Deontay,
the Deion, yeah, like you need that.
I think a Quan is what you're looking for. I don't know if that's the answer though in a sense because that might drop. That might be in your training room.
So what's your solution then?
I think you see what you got, and then you know maybe you get a rookie that's doing something. I think it's a lot of linebackers out here.
Mark Robinson.
Mark Robinson's still in the building.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, I don't think it's a panic. I don't think that panic's there that you think. Okay. But I think you do need. I think you move safeties down.
Well, I put it like this: I don't look at it as a panic. I just think of your margin of error. Without it,
you guys come in there and can't.
Well, you can, but you just become more package based. We know the pros and cons of package based. You keep packaging for everything. Eventually, that OC on the other side is gonna catch you in them packages. The goal is
the goal is to win. The goal is to win games. You're trying
I'm
to
with
win
you.
Games.
I'm with you, man.
You're cool with being packaged And it's like, what are you at in November and December?
Yeah.
So if you're one of them dogs and they're still there, I think Ruben might be that. Ruben's playing a lot of football right now, too.
He is. That's my concern, too, because I'm like, bro, you going season into another season. Like, XFL, them dudes at least getting a little bit of a break. I'm like, yo, yeah, that's my only thing.
He's playing football.
Yeah.
I think Quan, I think maybe you go see about that. I think it's a reason they brought that in there.
I mean, yeah, because there's clearly some type of interest there. Yeah. They brought it in for this, so it's clearly some type of interest. They clearly see that that's something that we don't have. Also, when you look at our roster versus a Quan, it's like that's the missing thing right now.
Maybe the deal's done. Omar's just working some numbers around.
Shout out to Omar, man. Come on, Omar. Omar got a bag for everybody. I'm convinced.
I mean, I'm with you. Maybe you don't get it. Maybe just because it didn't get done just now. The delayed isn't the denied.
Yeah.
It might get done later. It might be something you do.
I just don't want it to end like the Bud situation where I wake up and then it's like, oh, yeah, he signed with Atlanta for 5. I'm like, God dang.
Well, we got options, though. Yeah, and I guess we had options with Bud because we just got Markus Golden in here.
Yeah, very true.
But, like, if it's Quan, then I guess you could look Reuben Foster or Deion Jones.
But I think Markus Golden is a way different animal. Like, that's
I'm with you.
That's the lion and the cheetah. Like, those are different animals. Those are different positions, different humans, different.
But in terms of, you get what I'm saying. Just in terms of having a third edge rusher with experience.
Yeah.
But Quan's a Mike. Quan's a Shazier type for that. Like, Quan's a run athlete, cover your tight end. Quan,
space player.
Quan's the only linebacker you leaving on time. Quan's
space player. He's the guy.
Quan's next to Cole. Quan's next to
he got all them unicorns when they like, yo, they got one of them over there. Quan, that's what you got this week. Like, Yep.
Quan, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this back coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're on the back or you're on the tight end a little bit.
But now you brought up a good point though when you said it also could have health issues. So we shall see though, man. We shall see. But definitely going to be interested, man, as we continue to follow this thing along. You had anything else on your end, bro?
I think I'm good.
About to say, TG, what you got on your end, man? Anything else? I know, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. Official tissue. Official, Mr. Defensive Coordinator, man. Wanted to salute you one more time for that too, man. It's big time, bro. It's big time, man.
I was looking at some tape, man, and the Mountaineers looking good up there, man.
Okay, I wasn't going to bring it up, actually. I wasn't going to bring it up. Dude, every college preseason poll, every ranking or prediction has West Virginia, like, last in the Big 12.
They think y'all going to be terrible, bro. we looked y'all up. They said y'all going to be terrible, man. I think your takes are getting
exposed right now.
You got to think, we got a tough schedule, too. We got, like, a Penn State opening night. We play primetime football up there, too.
We got Notre Dame on our schedule this year.
Man, West Virginia has Houston on the schedule, big rivalry game. They got a Pitt.
Houston?
They got a Penn State. Yeah, the return of Holgerson.
This isn't Case Keenum, Houston.
But that's Holgerson. That's a lot of beef in there.
Oh, my.
A lot of beef in
there. Like, bro, you tried to sell us on
that. Yeah, but they, like, got them predicted dead last in the Big 12.
Yeah.
It can't just be on a tough schedule.
They had Iowa State like that, and they went to the conference championship. Like, it'd be like that.
You said y'all got an Iowa State in y'all, Iowa State type run? That what y'all got this year?
You gotta think, bro. It's a tough conference. Like, it's top 3 conferences in America.
ACC is gonna be on the up this year. They were on the down last year. I will give you that.
They're about to tear the ACC down. West V's about to come to the ACC in 10 minutes.
I mean, they should. Them and Pitt should be in the same conference.
They come take over.
We should bring that back.
That would be pretty dope, man.
Oh, I know West V's gonna be Pitt. I know that. I don't know a lot. I know that.
No.
I'm ready for that.
You said that last year too. Just remember that, man. I just wanted to just reiterate that you did bring that up, and we are.
They humbly should have beat them last year.
What you say?
They humbly should have beat them last year.
Oh, all right.
No. We should have been up by double digits throughout that whole game.
I disagree. And you have
dude, your quarterback there was at least 3 passes, right? He threw the ball up with his eyes closed on 3rd and long, double coverage, and West Virginia guy somehow came down with it.
We got an athlete at quarterback this year. We got a lot of big changes. There's a lot of things coming. West V's gonna look way different. It's gonna look a little bit like West V. You know what I mean? You might see that option. You might see that. Yeah. Athletes at quarterback.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, man. It's gonna be an exciting time, nonetheless. But shoot, man. I like it there, bro. So we're going to spin the block, man. Do this again next week. And shout out to you, too, man. The fact that it was actually on Wednesday this week, too, man. We appreciate that, all right? Yeah, we definitely appreciate that. But, yeah, man, we'll holler at you next time, though.
Till next time.
My dog. Peace. Shout out once again, Terence Garvin, my locker mate from Pittsburgh, still a West Virginia Mountaineer.
Yeah, I'm seeing some people in the chat saying, yeah, this is Brandon Copeland. WV might win 3 games this year. Their schedule's tough.
Yeah, bruh. I'm like, I have not seen or heard a lot of,
West Virginia. There's teams with tough schedules that can still rattle off 8-9 wins, you know?
I'm like, I don't.
Some of those SEC teams, you know, LSU, Florida, those guys are usually in the 8-9 win range.
Right.
They have tough
I
schedules.
haven't got that buzz with West Virginia, man. I have not. We got Houston. I'm like, huh? Like, what?
Were they even ranked last year?
Like, Houston? Like, no, man, you can't sell me on Houston being, I don't want to hear that one.
This is a good little question. Jacob Alessia says, ask about the new kick rule.
Ooh, so actually, didn't want to talk about that today because we're going to talk new, all those like rules that just got amended, kick rule, quarterback rule, and stuff like that when we talk about that tomorrow. So I'm going to table that one today. We're not going to tap into that one, but I do got you tomorrow, though, man. We definitely going to talk about that, all right?
All right, you want to just run with these supers?
Yeah, because it's 5:51, so yeah.
We'll see. And then if we have any extra OTA talk to go over?
Yeah.
We talked a little damn more.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Talk some damn more. Trying to think off the top.
The only other thing I'm seeing making the rounds is Kevin Dotson saying, like, yeah, because they paid him, he's going to be the starter. Which he's not lying.
Yeah. It's true.
Like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think there's anything to it. I think some people are like, "Oh, Kevin Dotson doesn't care anymore," or whatever. No, I think he's just being real. Like,
real.
Can't really do much about it.
Like, you can't outplay that money. And when I told you we go upstairs and have them convos, I'm sure Dotson might have had that convo as well. And they simply tell you, man, certain things are above you, or it's above your pay grade, it's above my pay grade, or they'll say, it just is what it is. You just gotta deal with it. Because that's the decision that they made. And I mean, it's their money, it's their investment. You just got to make the most of it. That's the weird dynamic of the business with team. But yeah, I was gonna say the other thing was everybody going crazy about TJ not being there for.
Wait, they're actually going crazy, or is this fake crazy? Is this fake anger?
Well, put it like this.
This has to be fake anger.
You see enough of people to bring.
I actually want him to stay home.
Well, put it like this. It's double edged. We could talk health. We could talk TJ doesn't need it. We could talk all that other stuff.
Probably training harder by himself.
We could talk all that other stuff we want. But at the same time, we're talking team. We're talking camaraderie. You're talking getting close. You're talking brotherhood. You're talking about learning ins and outs.
Yeah, that's the case. That's the case why you go.
So it goes both ways. And you hear some of the guys that have, been able to win a championship. They talk about how they felt like it started that time frame. And everybody built it together. But you got some guys that don't pull up the OTAs. It's voluntary. So with that being the case, you're not tripping one way or the other as long as he's ready to go. But I just always say it's a double-edged sword. Does he have to be there? No. Would you want him there? Absolutely. Does it kill you? No. But does it make you better? Nah. It's like, man, you would like that dynamic to work out. But he'll be here when he's ready to be here. And we anticipate being there
today,
for mini camp.
Actually, today.
So yeah, even better than sweet. Shout out to TJ, bro. Yeah.
What do you think happened there?
What you mean?
With him not showing up day one. It's like, if you're going to show up, like, why not just day one instead of day 2?
Did
you get a call?
I was never a guy that didn't show up to OTA, so I can't tell you the headspace. A lot of dudes that we looked at like that typically were at OTAs. Talk 7 was at OTAs.
AB
was at OTA. AB don't miss practice, bro. AB, Elba, they didn't miss him, bro. Like, nah. So that's why I was like, when you say you don't, I'm like, it's not the end of the world, but I don't know. I'm used to them dudes being there, So that's the part for me. But I have seen dudes not show up. It isn't the end of the world without a doubt. Like, you still be dominant and you still be super prepared. Like, man, one of the dudes out, not to the same extent, obviously, because TJ is TJ, but had a dude, Manny Lawson, man. Love Manny, man. Dope player when I was up there in Buffalo with him. Didn't come to OTAs. But you think he wasn't ready to go when it was vet mini camp and training camp and preseason? Like, bro, he was professional. So TJ's going to be professional. But what I will say is this. It made it awkward when you're talking to this and this guy during OTAs and we're building a rapport, and now you come off that flight, come training camp, and it's like, dang, bro, this is kind of weird. I got to build this back up with you. That part did kind of suck.
Sure.
And in that case, he was like the new dude to the team. So it was really like, yo, now we really trying to like learn how we play together, communicate together, and who are you? So in that dynamic, you talk TJ, you talk young Herbig, you talk Markus Golden coming. It's like, yeah, you would want all of them building together. Cole Holcomb, Landon Robinson, a lot of new face, a lot of moving pieces, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I don't know why he wasn't there yesterday and pull up today. Shout out to my dog though, man. It's TJ, bro.
Just say something family.
Yeah, it's just
family
your
reasons.
flight got delayed. You was cleaning the pool again. He was cleaning the shallow end when he fell, so he was cleaning the deep end yesterday, and it took him a little longer to get up out the pool this time. All right, but yeah, TJ gonna be TJ, bro. TJ still gonna be the freakazoid, killing it every Sunday. Like, that's TJ. But that's just the double-edged part that I don't want it to get it's completely overshadowed, because it is TJ. It's like, yo, he's gonna still ball out, but there is some nuance to it though.
Stephon Griffin grew up with Marcus, played high school and JUCO ball together. Always told him he'd be a Steeler.
Salute,
it's a
bro.
Destiny signing.
Let's go. No, I like that, man. You said that was Marcus? Shout out to Marcus,
He's
man.
talking about Markus Golden.
Yeah, shout out. No, who you said with the chat though? Who made?
Stephon. I think. It was
Stephon. Shout out to
Griffin.
Stephon. Shout out to Stephon. Yeah.
Sean McCartney, do you feel we are set with the inside linebackers we have now? With not signing Quan and signings like Golden getting into OTAs, it seems like that's the case.
Golden's outside. I personally don't think we're done with the inside because of the fact that we brought in Quan for that visit. That's an indicator personnel-wise. His body type is different than what we currently have on our roster. So the fact that they brought it in, if they bring it in, they make an offer. It's 9 times out of 10 a number thing. Like, that's typically what it is once you come in for the visit, because the dude coming on the visit, you're not hopping on that plane on that visit if you don't even think you want to play there. Like, I would have never got on that plane to AZ if I didn't think I was going to sign. You don't.
I think I saw some people screenshot. He was liking some Steelers tweets too.
Yeah, it's probably literally money. Like, what number are you willing to give me? I don't like that. I think I'm worth more. Omar saying I don't want to pay that. Like, typically that's how this stuff goes during this time of year. So I don't think we're done at inside linebacker. I do think we figure out a way to get that, either Quan or something Quan like. But as we've already talked about,
it's going to be some no name off the radar.
Right.
Although, no, I can't say that because
they keep pulling people in, man.
This is different.
It's a difference.
We got Keanu Neal in here out of nowhere.
So I'm like,
Markus Golden.
I do believe Omar's going to find a way to make sure we got what we have. But I do personally feel like if I'm looking at our defense and I'm saying what our weakness, the athletic inside linebacker to me is the concern. Other than that, there isn't a lot of weaknesses. So when you're talking about still winning games, still being good, yeah. But if we're talking about going to that next level, well, now we got to nitpick. Now it has to be fine details like that. You can't just brush over it and say, well, we'll be all right. We got this guy. He'll be all right. Because we've seen it isn't all right. And we're trying to get some postseason success again. So we got to make sure we button all the way up, baby.
Lil Vato, Deke Moats, Steelers-Raiders game prices are crazy high. You think it'll be better to wait for the game to start and then buy my tickets late and try to get them cheaper?
If you're down for that lifestyle, I'd be nervous, man.
It's worked for me 95% of the time. That's the way to go about it. And I don't know what the vibe is out in Vegas. And a lot of the times I'm doing that, I'm in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
The one time it didn't work was when
you told me.
Brady came to Pittsburgh last year for his final time. So I was like, tickets were like, they weren't even that bad. It was like $100 a couple hours before kickoff. I'm like, man, if I get this, I'm going to kick myself because they're going to go down to like 50.
Drop. Yeah.
Didn't happen. Went the opposite way. They were like 300. So a lot of the people at the bars and stuff, it was the same scenario. Like, people recognize me. They're like, oh, Deke, why'd you in the game? I'm like, man, I was trying to get tickets. They went up to 300. They're like, yeah, same. So we're spending it all on drinks right now. Oh yeah, we got hammered that game.
But I mean, you got to think of
the ups and downs of that game too. Like,
it was crazy.
Right, Kenny's in, we're doing good, we're winning.
Yeah, Kenny goes out.
This is with like our 4th string corners.
We have no DBs. Yeah,
and then Kenny goes out. Mitch is in. Everyone's like, oh no, here we go. And then Mitch starts balling out.
Yep.
It was a wild game.
Then the dramatics came down to the end. Like, it's crazy, man.
So I don't know. Yeah, do it at your own risk.
Yeah,
one way or another. I can't predict that market.
Yeah.
I can't predict that at all.
There's probably going to be a ton of fans out there, though. Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know if people are going to be selling tickets like that. That's what you got to think.
Yeah.
Supply and demand. Are people going to be trying to sell
Are they trying
tickets
to actually
at the time
go
of
to
kickoff?
this game? Yeah.
Or more people are going to be trying to buy, like what you're saying right here?
Yeah.
Because if a lot of people are trying to buy and there's not enough supply, The ticket price is going to be
higher. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Mike Hood. Yeah, simple economics. Mike Hood. Type A is outgoing, aggressive leader. Type B, more passive, relax, go with the flow. Type AB, whoa.
We don't want to be type AB. We don't want to be type AB, man. No.
That's pretty funny.
But they do typically say, like, that's how most, like, working relationships or even marriages or friendships, like, it's like a dynamic. Like, one's a little bit more heavy-handed, one's a little bit more, like, easy into it. Because I always wondered, like, I don't know if I could just be around type A all the time. Like, I don't think I could. I don't know.
Clash a little bit.
Yeah. Because, I could be a little, Could be a little, what they call it? Rigid. Apprehensive. Yeah. I like it my way, and it's like, we're going to get this thing done one way or the other. So, yeah.
Young Chad 101. Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, Moats, do you need a shoulder to cry on about your Lakers? It's okay.
It's all love, baby. All love.
And hey, Deke, you want me to start a new petition? Don't worry. I got your back.
Hey, man. Just send the petition in arthurmoats.com or moatswinners@gmail.com. All right. You
might need to send it to my email, bro.
I will gladly display your petition. You know me. I'm a man of the people. Okay. So if you send it, I got you, baby. I got you. All right. I won't even alter it. Scout's honor. All right. Was you a Boy Scout?
No.
Me either. All right. In turn to show the crowd, man, I'm good. Like I said, there is no shame in losing in the Western Conference Finals to the Denver Nuggets, man. And the way that the games were happening, it was one of them days like, the series could have went either way to be. Each and every game ended up coin flip at the end of this thing. All right, who gonna win these last 2 to 3 possessions right here? Do you get the bucket? Do you hit the free throw? Do you miss the free throw? Do you get the turnover? It was like that at the end, man. So ain't no biggie, man. But either way, still like what we got coming back though. As long as Brian in the building, baby, we all right. Let's get it.
Humong Yaj, TG is off today. That D coordinator position is stressing him out.
Hey, bro. I heard that. My PTSD went off. I was like, oh, wait now. I'm very familiar with that sound. In fact, I like that sound. It's usually sounds something good about to happen. It's like some vegetables, being taken from a bigger form to a smaller, grinded up form. Okay? But yeah, shout out to my dog, though.
Killa Kikoa. I'm barely in the lives, but I'm always listening. I wanted to ask your guys' conclusion on T-Pain singing. It's been a minute, but haven't heard anything. I did look him up a couple days after.
Yeah, he can sing.
He's pretty good. Yeah. He's pretty good.
He was eight. Shout out to you, Killer. Shout out to you, man. Dude, I forgot all about that convo. That was like.
He's pretty good.
That was like a month ago, right? Yeah, that was like a month ago. Yeah, good talk though, man. Respect.
D. Harris.
Corrected.
TG versus Najee in an Oklahoma drill. Is TG going to win? LOL.
Oklahoma, that's too straight up. I think Najee win that. If Najee is able,
that's the one. Is that the one where you lay on the floor, you get up and they just collide?
Yeah, I'm like that. Heavily benefits Najee.
How is that a drill? What good does that do?
It's more for toughness. It's toughness. It's like how fast you get up, and then it's also like leverage. So like when you would do them drills, yeah. Bro.
Are they common anymore in the NFL?
No, it's like most people don't do them even in college because it's just like
it just seems stupid.
Concussions, bro.
It seems very stupid.
But it's that old school like. Because it does teach you toughness though. Because there's some times, man, where you're gonna have a bad matchup in the hole, and it's a big running back. What you gonna do? You could be like, "Hey, coach, man, this is a bad matchup," or "Man, I don't want this." Like, nah, you got to fit that thing up face to face. But when you practicing that and you're getting that many reps of that drill, bro, there's a concussion waiting to happen because you literally rolling over and it's like, bow, gunshot. But what you learn is this: you got to get up fast. Whoever gets up off the ground first is going to win the drill. So they try to make you like lay flat so you can't
it's
cheat.
It's just physics.
But you have to, because once you get up first, now I got the step, I got the momentum and I can go. Yeah, but if I get up late and you're already here, it's a wrap. So yeah, you got to get up first and you better just shoot your gun, man. Don't think about it though. Just go.
Who gets up first?
Yeah.
TG versus Najee.
TG going to get up first. Najee's too big for him though, bro. That ain't TG's game. If it was coverage, even if you talk the pass rush backs on back, is because Najee can't be aggressive. He can step up, but he can't cut. He can't lunge. He got to sit back and do that. If you sitting back, man, TJ gonna get that. But if Najee can say, I'm gonna go here, and you can't go anywhere because Oklahoma Joe's narrow, yeah, that ain't what you want, baby. That is not what you want.
Yabong Deke's ex-wife 7 approves the marriage for KP8. Hashtag time to move on.
Hey, yeah, he gave you your blessing, man. Everybody's good now.
Yeah, I think everyone's
got the blessings,
good.
man. Everybody's good.
Man. Yeah,
I like it.
Everyone's good. What wasn't good was the sabotage that took place, but that was...
It was necessary, though.
That was years... That was, what were we going on? Yeah, about a year and a half ago.
What they call it? Water under the bridge.
I wouldn't say that completely.
No, we're not. It's not water under the bridge yet. We can't have water under the bridge.
What's the saying? Forgive, but I don't forget. I don't even know if I'm there. I don't even know if I'm there yet.
You can't even forgive it?
I don't even know if I'm there.
Hey, that's crazy. I thought
we are on to the new era, though.
I thought we
don't know
turned
if I
over a
forgive
new leaf and we were all singing Kumbaya.
I might be able to get to that point.
Everybody was good.
I might.
Yeah.
But that specific moment in time, I don't know if I ever will forgive.
Dang, man.
That's a
crazy.
tough one.
That's crazy.
We've moved on. We've moved on, though. We got the new era. And things are good. Yes. Marcus Merrill has given us some support here. First super chat, too.
Shout out to Marcus Merrill, man. And for the first super, man. We definitely appreciate you from the heart, man. Hope all's well. And you look fly diggity in your picture. I can see you suited and booted with the top big boy smile. I like that, man. Respect.
Rich Rasmussen, Seattle is the home of Steeler draft bust.
Hey,
Artie and Bush can hang out and talk about how much they let us down.
Hey, you gotta chill. I did see my dog Artie. He post that pic, and I definitely liked that fireworks. That's my dog. I like Artie, man.
6-7 seasons now?
Yeah, like Artie, man. I'm like, bro, you putting together, you stringing it together now. They ain't gonna ask
as the fourth or fifth string.
Absolutely, it didn't work
Mason's
out how
on those vibes too.
It didn't work out how you thought it would work out, but it's working. You're making a nice little career out of this thing. All right, you providing for your family, man. You getting some pension stuff on the back end, man. Keep it going. People gonna call you, but they gonna call you. But in the grand scheme of life, man, you do what you're supposed to be doing, all right? But yeah, bro, it has been a very scenic route for him. But yeah, he's definitely stacking them up, bro. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of the on-field expectations, did not live up. But you're right. If you're getting a job like this and getting paid some millions,
low key, could you call it Darius Hayward-Bates?
I don't know what he's doing out there, but yeah, it's rotational. It's kind of similar.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the sense of like you go from being.
I think DHB was more productive, even leading up to. Yeah, even leading up to you're definitely down on the depth chart. And you got a little niche because I think he had like an 800 or 900 yard season. I don't know if it was. I can't remember if it was the Colts or Raiders.
Right, but the problem was, it was like when you drafted him, you was expecting it to be.
That was just a bad draft pick.
All right, man.
Wasn't he supposed to get like the fourth round?
I'm with you, but they like speed. He liked the speed. Hey Baker run too. Hey Baker run.
That was was Al Davis alive at the time?
No, that was Al. Yeah, it was Al. Yeah. Him. He brought. It was a Bruce Campbell. Was the other one from Maryland? Like the big.
Oh yeah.
He was like, oh, he runs fast. He has abs. Draft him. It's like what? Yeah.
Other Jacob. Hashtag picket fence. Connor is 7 years free from cancer today. Big love.
Man, major shout out to my dog right there, man. Love that, man. It's been 7 years. Wow. Yeah, I guess so.
2017.
Yeah. Wow.
No, 2018. I don't know. 2017, 2018. Something like that.
Yeah, because it was
2016. I thought it was.
We got one season
thought it was
together.
2024
because
for a
me and
second.
Connor got a season together, so yeah, it had to have been earlier on, yeah. But nah, man.
23 minus 7, 16.
Dude, salute Connor for that. 7 years, man. That's major. We know the 5-year mark is a major milestone for people. In terms of post-cancer and stuff like that, man, in terms of having that clean bill. So, nah, man, definitely happy to hear that, man. Hopefully he keeps stacking them years up, man. We do not want that coming back to him or to anybody else. And for anybody that is fighting it, man, just know we supporting y'all as well, all right?
Yeah, who would have thought, too? I know he was a really good college running back, but then he has the whole cancer stuff. Came back to Pitt, and, all right, you knew he was going to ball out in that last season at Pitt. But then to be a 2-time Pro Bowler in the league, man. And what's he going on in the league? This is like his 6th year, total. Yeah, he's had a success. I'd say he overachieved.
Nice contract
as a whole.
Oh, absolutely.
He's overachieved.
Absolutely,
4th round pick, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. The James Conner, big Conner fan, bro.
Didn't work out here, but yeah, he still. I think he even overachieved as a Steeler though. Even
I do
with
as
it
well,
not
with the
working out.
Expectations that came in with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got
I think you might have jumped one
right
ahead of that.
Jordan Pierce?
Yeah, you got okay, yeah.
Do you think Dan Moore could win the right tackle job? Doesn't seem too outlandish to me.
I mean, we know it's easy to say that simply because not everybody is high on Chooks, but Chooks is a good player. Chooks is a consistent player, and Chooks is a player that the team definitely likes. That's why they paid him what they ended up paying him. So for Dan, number one, we haven't seen him play right tackle in the NFL. We know at Texas A&M he didn't play right tackle. He was exclusively a 4-year starter at left tackle. So we're going to see what that looks like for him. I don't see why he can't, though. He has size. He started 2 seasons worth of games at left tackle, so he's already started in this league. He knows some of the unicorns that he faces. Technique still has to be the same. You're going to have a different type of player because you're getting different type of plays also when you're front side. So that dynamic is going to be a little bit different. It's a little bit, I don't want to say easy, but it is a little easier because the quarterback can see. He can see if you get beat. He can make it right every once in a while with his legs. Whereas when you're on that backside, that blind side, you get beat. It's strip sack. It's QB getting jacked up. It's usually really, really bad stuff. So in that vein, yeah, I don't see why Dan can't beat him out. All I'm saying is I know how it is very convenient for us to just say, oh, it's just Chooks, man. You get him. It's like, nah, I don't personally think it's that simple, man. Like, he is going to have a time beating out Chooks at right tackle, in my opinion. Not saying that it can't happen, but I think it's going to be a challenge for him.
I'm definitely with you. Like, Chooks would be the heavy favorite.
Seriously, man. Like, I
don't think it's what do you say, outlandish?
Yeah, it's not outlandish, but I don't think it's as they make it seem like, oh yeah, that could definitely happen.
No.
Like, bro,
no,
Chooks ain't good.
I don't know. I don't going
for that, bro.
If I had to bet money, I don't think he beats out Chooks this year. No, not at right tackle. If it was left tackle, that's a different story.
Yeah, left tackle, I'm like, yo,
if they were trying to move Chooks over to left,
yes, absolutely.
Then I don't think he beats out Dan Moore.
Absolutely. But I don't think Dan is just coming over there this year and doing that.
No. Yeah, maybe for next year, though, if you want to keep Dan Moore focused more on right tackle, he's the depth guy for both left and right, and then you have a decision to make about Chooks with his contract. I think that's a different story.
That is the play, though, potentially.
Yeah.
You take Dan Moore, you let him learn both. See if he's good enough to actually start any this year. And then at that, you move him from Chooks next year.
Save money.
Yeah.
Young Shad, 101. Nah, I don't trust Moats with the petition. Hey, Moats, can you give Deke my email?
Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. So, look, send the petition to me. I'm going to forward it to Deke, all right? Because Deke say he big time. He don't like a lot of people like know his email. So, send it to me. I'll forward it to him. You know, I won't alter it. You know you can trust me, baby. Scott Sonner. Remember Scott Sonner? Scott Sonner. Yeah.
Let's go, UW. Ben needs to have AB on his podcast.
Bro, that'd be electric.
How much does Ben care about the views?
That'd be electric. It'd shut the whole thing down, bro. AB and 7 on the joint together.
That's a million views.
And that's at his crib.
Yeah.
Remember, that was a whole part of AB's the issue with. You never invited me to the crib. And that's when 7 had brought everybody else to the crib after that. It was like, dang, all right, this is crazy. Yeah.
Didn't Ben have him out
I thought
down
the
in
same.
Georgia?
Yeah, I thought the same. You know,
weekend getaway.
A lot of us were surprised when AB said what AB was saying. Okay,
so, like that doesn't count.
It caught a lot of us off guard.
Was he actually ever at Big Ben's house?
I can't confirm nor deny. Okay, but it just caught a lot of us off. He was like, oh, well. I've never been to Ben's house, all right? So I can't tell you. All right, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Do I look like I hang out with 7 at his house? No. 7 is the guy, but, yeah, you don't just pull up on 7. No. It's, no. So I don't know, AB. Maybe he didn't invite you, bro. I don't know. All right. You invited to my crib, all right? Well, you used to be. And now you got to chill right now, all right? The block is hot. You can't just be pulling up right now, all right? But, you know, yeah. It would be hilarious.
If Ben cares about the views, I think that's the one to do.
It would be electric.
I don't know how much he cares about the views, though.
Does AB do it?
Yeah. AB, I don't know if Ben does it. AB does. I definitely think he does.
Does the interview actually get completed, start to finish? Or does it get shut down for some reason early? Yeah.
No, I think it does. I think there's going to be maybe awkward moments. They
both type A's. I don't know if you know that, Deke.
Because AB's interviews recently have been kind of off the rails too. Where you're just like,
that's what I'm saying.
Where are you going with this?
That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, that's with people that is no, like, for him at least, nothing negative. Like, we've never heard him say anything negative about these other guys. Whereas, like, we heard you say something negative about this guy.
I think you need a third party, like ESPN
definitely need
in
a
there.
third party, yeah.
Or me.
What about you?
Maybe you get me in there. For
you sit in the middle and
that.
see how that thing plays out, man. I think that's radioactive. I don't want to be in the middle. I'm gonna watch it though. I will for a fact watch that one.
A lot of people would.
I will for a fact watch that one, bro. That would be electric.
I think AB would do it.
Yeah.
Because I think AB's in just that spot where, you know, he kind of wants that attention off the field.
And he feels like he's the guy.
He's trying to be that celebrity now. Yeah, and I feel like this would bring a lot of attention. Yeah. I don't know if Ben does it, though. I don't think he would.
Maybe AB.
I think you got to give it like 5 to 10 years.
Maybe they do a swap for swap. So AB says, Ben, I'll come on your podcast if you make an appearance at my stadium, at the Albany, whatever they call it, you know? He's playing this weekend. TG texts me the poster. It's like May 27th, I feel like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but he texts me the poster. He's like, yo, man, I'm telling you, bro, it's about to happen. So maybe they do a swap for swap. So, yo, you pull up or you shout me out on Big Ben 7. And then I'll do the, you know, I do the podcast remotely. Maybe they'll do it on Zoom. Yeah.
Doesn't hit the same.
They got to be in the building together.
It would still work. I mean, I'd still watch it. Everyone would still watch it.
It'll be insane, bro. It'll be insane.
Yeah, if he wants the views, that's the way to do it right there.
Yeah.
He wants the views.
Yeah. That would be electric. I'm for it.
Who would be the next one for views? We talked about Canada. I don't know. Does that make it as far nationally?
I don't know nationally if it does. Locally, it would have crazy buzz. AB is nuts. If you bring in...
I mean, Tomlin went
whoa.
well.
Any Ravens? Could he bring in any
Ray Lewis?
Yeah,
something like that.
Or T. Suggs.
Suggs would do well.
You know, something like that. I think it work.
Ray Lewis, Suggs,
Ed Reed.
I was gonna say Brady.
Yeah, you could do Brady.
Brady or like Manning.
Yeah. I could see. I feel like him and Manning low key would be dope.
Kenny Dan Marino one would be good. I don't know. I mean,
I was about to say, where's Stephen go at though, man?
No, I'm just saying. I was thinking of just two all-time pick quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The one the Steelers passed on in Dan Marino, the one the Steelers rectified by drafting in Kenny Pickett.
That would be an interesting combo. He got some options though, bro. He definitely has options.
Like a Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods or something would probably be really good nationally. And I think he's friends with those guys, or at least like he associated with them early on.
Shaq back on or something like, or not back on, but obviously he had a relationship with Shaq.
Yeah,
that'd be another dope one.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, let me see this next one.
They said Terry B. Bring Bradshaw on.
That would be good.
That would be good.
That would be good. Again, I don't know. Does that hit the same nationally? I don't know if it has. Does it have enough relevance from like a time-sensitive standpoint? Like KP did, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's like now it's in the moment.
Yeah, because he's the current Steelers quarterback. Ben just retired.
Right. But that's why I feel like Canada's probably the next biggest thing because Canada's still in the moment.
Yeah. And he sabotaged the last season. There was a part of it at least. He was brought in. He was a hitman. Jeff H. says...
He was a hitman.
Yeah, he was. He's a hitman.
He was a hitman. I done heard it all. I love it.
Kendrick Green was a sidekick. Jeff H. Deke, the Steelers stuck by Ben through a lot. The motorcycle incident, other incidents. The sabotage was needed. All love. Hashtag thank you, Seven. Hashtag Kobe better than Braun.
Hey, man.
Let me just say no to that comment. No. The sabotage was not needed. No.
I was leaving it alone, man. You know, shout out to my dog Seven, man. Shout out to my dog.
And you snuck in the Kobe better than Braun.
You know, I was like, man, both of your things, man. I was like, yo, what you trying to do over here, man? You say, what you trying to do over here? But everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, I ain't got no problem with that, man. Kobe's a dope dude. Just not better than Braun. We a dope dude, though, man. Respect Kobe. Come on, man. Don't turn this into that. You know, it's all love. And the Steelers did stick with Seven through a lot. In terms of, did you have to do the sabotage? Did you have to kick him out, force him out? I don't feel like you had to, but at the same time, you have to ask if you didn't expedite it, would he have ever left?
I think we would have won a Super Bowl last year.
Well,
We're in those playoffs. What did I say? 11-3, 10-4 after that Ravens game. I was like, listen, man, we had 7 here this whole way. I'm telling you. Yeah, we're definitely in those playoffs. But yeah, that's not the timeline. That's not the multiverse. That's not what happened right now. So we're on a different path. We'll see how many Pickett can bring us.
Does 3 change into your GOAT?
I can't have that conversation right now. I can't have that. I have thought about this. Trust me, I have thought about, what if Pickett gets 4 or 5?
Does? Yeah.
I always got the different Ayers card in my back pocket. I always got that different Ayers card. You always have that. I'm not saying how I'd answer it or anything right now. It's just, all right, we got to get one. You got to get one, and we go from there.
For sure. I could dig it.
Aiden Yount. Any chance we bring Alu or Wormley back? No.
No, Tyson, he's retired, bro. Yeah, Tyson retired. And so shout out to my dog. My dog is enjoying life. He should be, in fact, getting ready to watch his son continue to ball out, man. Heavy on the recruiting circuit, man, getting a ton of offers. I almost said something different. Whoops, shout out to me. But, yeah, his son got a ton of offers, man, coming in right now. So, yeah, man, Alu's on the vibe. Wormley, he's interesting because I thought we did bring him back, but he's still injured right now, if I remember correctly. So that's why we're waiting with that. It does.
I think he's gonna be hurt the whole year.
Yeah,
it's something about
he got hurt late.
Is it an ACL? It was
ACL, but
bad.
it was late. Yeah. So I feel like he's gonna take time. So I don't think is there any rush with him, and that's why we ultimately did what we did in terms of drafting and free agency with our D line. So yeah, for Wormley, yeah, maybe when he gets back healthy, but he's not gonna be ready to go at the beginning of the season right now.
Young Shad 101. Now Moats, you have the petition in your email. LOL.
All right. So since I've already tried multiple times while shows are going on to upload, and I know I can't do that, I will just wait until afterwards. But once I check it out, just know we got a show tomorrow, baby. We got a show tomorrow. Yeah.
Brandon Morris has joined the upper room.
Man, Brandon Morris, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And we greatly appreciate you, man. Welcome to the family, baby.
Well, that's it for the Supers. Do you have anything else you wanted to say?
I like it. So they're saying Tyson did a podcast and said he wants to play for the Steelers? That was today?
No, you're done.
No, I was about to say, nah. There's no way he said that. He might have said that.
He might have.
He might have said that.
But you're done.
You type it.
I'm speaking for Omar here.
Go off into the sunset, baby. Enjoy it. Well, you never lose that urge. Everybody wants to play, of course. But enjoy it. Enjoy that vibe, man. Just ride the wave, baby. Ride that wave.
Yeah, we just brought in all those dudes on the D line.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we just drafted Keanu Benton.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Ogunjobi's back. Hayward.
Yeah. And that
Brought
didn't
in
even
Fehoko.
count about. I was going to say Fehoko. What was the other one? Oh, my gosh.
Brought in that Watts dude.
Armand Watts,
still Loudermilk.
Mm-hmm.
Liao.
Shoot, we even brought in the oh my god. Oh no,
Don't forget about Jonathan Marshall.
Jeez. I was gonna say because your other boy got hurt, man. The other big boy, was it Ren? I think is his name.
I've never heard of this dude in my
he
life.
got hurt, man.
So no, you can't say that's
You're
my
not
guy.
your boy,
I've
man.
never heard about him.
Well, you like Jonathan Marshall, so I figured you like him too.
No, I've never heard of that guy.
You like Jonathan Marshall?
He's
bro,
no Jonathan
when
Marshall.
we brought in Jonathan Marshall, I'm like, bro, Deke, there's no way this is the guy you're attaching it to, and you always bring him up. We talk D-line. You got Jonathan Marshall, man. You got Jonathan Marshall, man.
When you're talking about depth, don't forget about him.
Don't forget Jonathan Marshall. I'm like, bro, what is your Jonathan Marshall?
The
connection,
Jets
man?
really liked him. They just had a stacked D-line, so like he's a diamond in the rough.
I'm not against Jonathan Marshall. I'm absolutely not against Jonathan Marshall. But it's just crazy that Deke, you of all people, are a Jonathan Marshall guy. I didn't think that.
I just think he was buried on that Jets defensive line.
I could dig it.
He's got talent.
He gonna get
they were bummed they lost him, but they knew what it was.
We're gonna find.
He wasn't gonna find a spot.
Hey, this is the perfect time. Well, not this time frame because it's OTAs, but come training camp, man, he can get his opportunity, man. Yeah, you're gonna find out. We'll find out.
That is again. That's it for the Supers right now. I don't know if you have anything else.
Respect.
6:24.
Yeah, actually, that is perfect time because I do actually have to get off right at 6:30. So, think we are good. Heads up though for tomorrow. 5 p.m. start time, not the 4 p.m. All right. I got a little meeting I got to deal with. All right. So I ain't want us to be playing that game of can I get back to start it at 4. Or do we got to keep pushing it back, so we just can give ourselves some time on the front end, all right? So, podcast tomorrow is at 5 o'clock, all right? 5 o'clock, man. But, yeah, obviously, no, man, we'll be getting it in, having a little fun with that. So, make sure y'all tap in with us as well. But with that being the case, man, that will do it for today. Y'all stay safe out there, man. No, it's always love both ways, man. So, we appreciate y'all. And hit that like button, subscribe if you have not done so. And until next time, baby.
Peace.